Good morning, everyone. It's coffee time again. I woke up wondering, hey, how time flies, and where does it go when it flies? I mean, because you can watch flies fly, you can watch bees fly, you can watch butterflies fly, but I never can see time flying anywhere, but it's always gone. Yep, time flies. And then there's a lot of things that make you go, hmm. So I thought we would just wake up. Today seems like a day to have a nice, quiet, chill time. It seems like the whole world is um, kind of in an uproar, over all the governments and the COVIDs and the whatever's going on, the weather. Uh, I don't know. Everything just seems to be going downhill fast and time's flying. So I was doing my morning research and I was looking around and I ran across these videos, because it's deer season, most everywhere, right now. And I noticed some videos that last year during deer season, they found white-tailed deer that had COVID. Okay. So I look and I watch a few more videos, and next thing you know, here they are with your pets, your cats, your dogs. Did you know that your own animals can get COVID? Yeah, they say to wash your hands really good, just like normal, 20 seconds, with your good soap and all that, and hand sanitizer. After you have an interaction with your pets, your own pets in your home. Ain't that weird? Animals. I think the minks get it. MINK. The minks get it, and then I think they can spread it to humans. I don't think they've even proven that animals can spread it to humans, or humans can spread it to animals. So I'm just wondering how they're getting it. More of these questions that make you go, and they're not really researching it because they're spending all their research money, on the humans with the code. So anyway, one thing then another. Something else to scare us with. Well, I'm scared enough. They don't need to scare me anymore. Yeah, what they going to do? Start beating us with a whip next? Good morning, people. I see people coming in. Nobody's blocked in here. Oh, and then there's my dog out there taking his little morning crap under his bush. Little Wiggles. He's so funny. Yep, there you go. Huh, he doesn't scratch the dirt over it like most animals do. Hey, Miranda, good morning. Oh, I was watching some yesterday, some videos, on turning box trucks and things into tiny homes. And boy, there's some really cute ideas out there. But yeah, I just got up, thinking weird things again. It seems like people in general are getting more cranky, more aggravated. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know what's causing all this weirdness. I think we got about a half moon. Maybe it's the moon. They blame everything on the uh, moon and the stars and all that. So we'll see. But good morning, Tracy. How you doing? Yeah, isn't that weird? Yeah, but it was out. I found some articles that it actually came out last year in 2020, and I mean, it's not. They're not even say that it's if a deer's got COVID that it's they're not even telling you to not eat the deer. Okay, they're just saying that there some cases, especially around like Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas, and Missouri, in that little chunk there, that there's a lot of deer that's got it. And then what about your pets? Did you read the ones about your pets, Tracy? You know, your dogs and cats, and they haven't brought up anything about rats, mice, and I haven't seen anything about none of that yet. But your dogs and cats can get COVID. I don't know. It's just I think it's in the ground anyway, Miranda. Yeah. See, here's what I think, and I've always thought, and I still think that, remember when all the chemtrail dust was being dumped right before COVID came out? I think that's where the COVID came from. I think it got into, I think it got in our lakes, which, we can't do anything about. I think it got into the soils, which you can't do anything about either, you know. Yeah, it's just weird. I don't know if it's just more fear factor. They're trying to put more fear into the uh, people, the people, we the people, so well, or they could be trying to keep us distracted with worrying over something else while they're, you know, like pulling through those bogus stimulus programs that aren't worth the flip for any of us unless you're a millionaire. Now, if you're a millionaire, these stimulus programs will probably help you out, but I don't. I think they're distractions. I really don't know. I just thought it'd be a good topic to talk about. You know, if anybody's interested in talking about it. And oh, there's another one, Tracy. You're gonna love this one. Get this. Um, some lady was arrested for selling her used panties online, and so I'm going to assume that I can't sell my used panties anymore. But anyway, yeah, that's, I mean, I didn't know it was against the law to sell your used underwear. Maybe because they don't have any way to control kids from buying it. Maybe I really don't know. I know it's a big fine. Google it. I forgot what the lady's name was, but she's already being charged, and it's like a $250,000 fine they charged her, and I think she's going to get jail time for selling her used underwear. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, they haven't said you can't consume the meat though, Tracy. That's the thing. Yeah, hey DC, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I just thought that was quite interesting. So, regardless, I won't be selling any used underwear, people. I'm not going to go to jail for my panties. So, I don't care how big they are. I don't care if they're gigantua granny panties, or little bitty ones. No selling the granny panties anymore. Yeah, biohazard. Yeah, in the undies. But I don't think used undies is causing COVID. Do you? I really don't know. But I guess it could spread some other kind of, what do you call those, communicable disease. Um, Used undies could, if somebody that wore those undies had some kind of a disease, I guess it could spread. But I'm more concerned about our deer having COVID. I don't. I don't know. Oh, hang on a minute. Let me look. Hang hang on, DC. Did I give you a wrench? Let me go look over here. Hang on a minute. Oops. Okay, yeah, you got your wrench. Okay. I was making sure you did. Um, anyway, Um, DC, what's your thought on this? I'm thinking it I think this COVID actually, honestly, I believe it probably started, and I don't know for a fact, but I still think it came from the chemtrails. Remember when they were dumping all that freaking whatever out in the air, them chemtrails? Because it's got a lot of, I thought they said that had metals and stuff in it, kind of just like the COVID does. I don't know. Oh yeah, they're hunting deer like crazy everywhere. Nobody's worried about it, but it's just, and I had no idea that even your own dogs and cats could get COVID. Oh, you're right. Like I said, it's more fear factor. I think they're trying to scare us more. You know, like they're, forcing people to get COVID vaccines. I got mine because mainly because I'm high risk. I'm around a lot of my little children in my family, little tiny children. I don't want them to catch something from me. Yeah, I got the vaccine. I'm old. If it kills me, oh well, right? But you know, I didn't get it because they're scaring me, but they are. I think the COVID is a try. I think they're just trying to put fear in people, along with everything else they got going on. But yeah, I agree, DC. I probably is animal rights activist or whatever that's putting all that. But it's there's a lot of articles on it, and I've read a bunch of them, and I thought, man, that's weird. I knew already way before COVID came out that there was, I'm trying to think, some kind of a flu or something that the dogs were getting out in the desert. Dogs that like to, root their nose down in the ground, like my little corgi does that. He's a digger, the animals that like to dig in the soil. And they were releasing something out, sand and stuff out in the desert. And if I remember, I'm trying to think which states it was. There was a couple of states that had a real bad outbreak of something. I don't know. It might have even been what is it you give the dog shots for to keep them from getting parvo? And I'm thinking it was they were saying it was parvo. Remember all that? Oh, cool. Yeah, I got the power. We got the power washer out here, Miranda, but I still didn't get time to power wash my van and camper yet. Uh, yeah, exactly. Well, my granddaughter had it. Her mama's had it. Now we've all been sick around here, but we've all been tested, and it's just bronchitis or common cold. It's not COVID because we've all got tested because everybody around here has been sick. Now I get sick twice a year, every year, regardless, and it's allergies and bronchitis because I have chronic bronchitis. So it doesn't matter. Even before the COVID came out, I got sick every year, twice a year. But right before the COVID came out, I got really sick, and it was like a combo thing, and I thought I had walking pneumonia, but evidently I had pneumonia and bronchitis. Okay, now that's the one that really beat me down, and that's the one that seems to be more relevant and related to what COVID does. But this was in September. The COVID didn't come out till that following March. That was in September when I got it. Kind of weird. Yeah, allergies, you know. Yeah, that's it, Miranda. Thank you. Yeah, there was a couple. I know California and Arizona, I believe, is where it was uh, mainly that outbreak of that Bordetella was at. Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I can't think of my words I'm looking for. Sometimes when I first wake up in the morning, I'm not awake enough. But yeah, you're correct on that. Thank you. Um, and then after that, well, the COVID came out, remember, and we didn't hear any more about Bordetella. Okay, not a word. It's all. Your animals are miraculously cleared. Okay. Well, now that the COVID's out, now they're saying your animals get the COVID. So I don't know. These people are crazy. They need to quit just trying to scare people and get on with it. It's all everything's political. I don't know. I'm just so sick of it. It ain't funny. I wish we the people would just take over and be our own government. The government doesn't do anything anyway. I wish we were our people. We were our own police force. We don't need those rotten pieces of dirt. They don't really save anybody. Every time the police step into an altercation or some big thing, a lot of people end up dying. You know, and it's because of their they're bullies. That too, but right, yeah. Uh, my granddaughter got sent home from school because somebody in her class, somebody in their family had it. Yeah, yeah. But and here's my other thought too. Okay, so like in the state of Arkansas, when that COVID first broke out, do you know where all the outbreaks were? They were in nursing homes and jails and prisons. Those are places where those people don't even go outside. They don't mingle with people. They're always inside, indoors, around the same people all the time. Um, so I couldn't figure out how it actually got in there unless it came in the food. Maybe they could have got the COVID through the something in the food. That's why I don't know. I'm about afraid to eat any of the food unless I grow it or raise it myself anymore. Every time I look at food anymore, I'm going, well, is this some of that COVID infected food? Next, they're going to come out, it's in our food. That's what they're going to do. They're going to try to scare us. Go, oh, your food is infected. You can't eat. Go starve to death. Now, hey, good morning, Tally. Yeah, it is, honey. I'm doing good. I just thought we would go in here and have some conversations about some of this weird stuff. You know me, my brain's overflowing. I'm always researching something and yeah, I didn't get the booster. I did get the two Modernas and I also got a flu shot, flu shot, and I got both of the shingles vaccines. So, how's it going, Tally? Is all your family safe from the COVID? Yeah, I was reading. Oh, Tally, and the new thing is, Tally, I can't sell my used underwear online anymore. Some lady is being charged with selling her used underwear online, and they're giving her a $250,000 fine and jail time for selling her used underwear. So, well, there goes my side business. Yeah, that's what I don't know. It's just all crazy. Hey, Hachi, it's true. Go research it. I've been up researching this morning. Everybody seemed like around YouTube were kind of like cranky this morning a little bit. And so I just decided I'm not in the mood to hear crankiness. You know, I want to hear, talk about what's going on in the world or something else. But I thought that was, I think the little thing with the undies, uh, that was a throw in there for a pun, but it's true. It's a really true. You can go research it. There's an article out there. The woman is I guess she's been charged with it. Right. Yeah. Or that. Yeah. But you're right. Yeah. Retaliations for not agreeing to their sexual advances. But I always used to joke, DC. I used to tell people, they say, well, when did you get some last? I said, well, when I want it, if they don't want to give it up, I just knock them down, take it. It was a joke thing. But, oh, yeah, yeah. And what about, yeah, I remember that too, Hachi. She sure did. Yeah, she was doing an auction. I remember that. It was on Facebook back, I think, when I saw it. Yeah, the trolls, Tally. They tried to log into my Facebook account. I closed that crap down. I took down all my other social medias other than StreamYard. But somebody actually tried to log into my Facebook account. Facebook notified me and said that somebody had tried to log into my Facebook account. And I'm like, well, good luck. Let them, if they want my old Facebook account, they can have it. I thought when you deleted your Facebook account, they take that crap down because I didn't postpone it or pause it. I completely deleted it. And I had about 4,000 people on that account. I deleted all my Facebook accounts actually. Um, and I don't know how many thousands of people. There's enough fear factor in YouTube for all of us. We don't need the fear factor coming from Facebook and Twitter and everywhere else. I don't think I've took it down. I just haven't used it. I don't really post on Twitter anyway, but I'm probably going to take my Twitter down too because I don't use it. I only had all these social medias was to spread the word, you know, to wake the people up from our tyrant freaking government and police force and judges and all that. And yeah, me too, Hachi. But yeah, you're correct. I haven't liked Facebook honestly since it came out. Now, I didn't mind, what was that one they had before Facebook? Um, I don't remember what it was called. I actually didn't mind that one. It's still out there. MySpace. Now, I didn't mind MySpace. It wasn't too bad, you know. Well, Facebook's just another bunch of hate groups and stuff. I'm not, and the cops are in there snooping in Facebook and watching. How do you think they found out how I had guns, Tracy? Because I showed pictures of them in Facebook a long time ago. I guess they didn't like me having all those guns, so that's why they threw me in that mix, to take my guns. That's all that was. And I've been telling everybody from the beginning because I knew I didn't commit any crime. And they just, that's their illegal way of legally taking people's guns away without coming right up and saying, okay, surrender your guns. They've got these little gimmicks they're pulling, to where they can arrest you, take your guns, and most people don't fight. That's why I'm fighting so hard to get mine back. And I'm going to keep fighting. Yeah, I've got it too, but I don't. I kept it. I got the music thing one. I think I haven't canceled that one yet because I just think that one's stupid. I might have already canceled it. I don't remember. I'll have to go look. I canceled so many social medias. You know, I mean, over the probably the last 6 months. It's not funny. Every time I realize there's one out there, and I go check and see if I've canceled it yet or not, because I just don't need any of that stuff. Yeah, but that's see, but the thing of it is good and well, Tracy, when they go all out to plant a stolen gun on you so that they can legally take away your legally registered guns, you know what that's all about. That's pure all about they stole my freaking properties, what it's about. Oh, I'm filing, get this, no, I'm filing FOIAs now, Tracy. I figured after I went to Arkansas last time and them cops followed me and harassed me, as soon as I got there, I said, well, they're just going to start getting a little harassment back. So now I'm going to file FOIAs. As soon as I get the results back in this FOIA, I'm putting in some more. I got plenty FOIAs to file. Okay, plenty. And they're not giving me any of them is the problem. I'm not getting any results from any of the FOIAs that I've asked for yet. I've already asked for four different ones. Where'd Tally go? I thought, Tally, are you in here? I thought you was in here to get in on this conversation with us. Anyway, I don't know. I just think it's time for everybody to roll, roll, roll your joint, load your bowl if you got one. Yeah, exactly. But I'm doing it the legal way. I'm not doing it in an illegal way like they are, or like they did, rather. I'm doing it in a legal way. I'm still putting motions into the judge. I'm doing my FOIAs, you know. But just because I put in a FOIA doesn't mean they're going to give me what I'm asking for, because they've already lied to me several times and tell me they don't have body cams. And I know good and well, that's why I told that lady when I called the state the other day. Oh, I called the state last time, right? Get this. And I told her, and I said they're barefaced lying to me if they're telling me that they did not take any photographs or video footage, because they were right in my face snapping pictures, bright lights going off. I know there's photographs, and there's probably most likely body cams. I can't see a big drug raid like that going down, one of the biggest ones in their history, uh, going down, and they're not going to video it. I can't see that. Either they destroyed the video footage right away after they went through it, or Ed took out what they don't want people seeing. They're only going to let you have what they're going to let you have anyway. But yeah, they plain out and now stole my shit. And I want it back. Because I can be a pain in the ass for the rest of my life if I want to. I can keep putting in FOIAs until I freaking die. There ain't nothing they can do about it. The next one's going in is I'm going to start asking for all the FOIAs that they've gotten from anywhere besides mine, from anywhere, any FOIAs. I want all the FOIAs, the last 100 FOIAs. I just want a list. I don't want a printout of each FOIA, but I do want a list. And then if I want anything that's in that list, I'll FOIA that separately, in case I do find something that's interesting that I would like to look at. Right. They got it for evidence, so it's there. That's right. It's there. And I've already figured out, Tracy, I thought before, remember when I told y'all before, when that cop came up and was banging on my door? But when I went back to look at the video footage off my dash cam, it was garbled. It was all gone. Well, they did the same thing when they nailed me when I went to Arkansas this last time. All the cops, the video and their voices was all disappeared. And I was on a live stream, but it's gone. They're using signal jammers. Right. 20 years worth, Tracy, since I'd been there at that residence. 20 years worth of, everything I owned got stolen. That's it. I mean, I'm telling you people, I didn't even have underwear left. I had nothing. They even took my freaking clothes. I had nothing. And I was half naked when I went to jail, because they, got me up. I wasn't ready to get up that early in the morning. But I know they're probably on there listening to my live stream. They could just kiss my ass. I don't care. They need to give me my stuff back. They need to go to their house and get my guns out of their gun safe at their house and bring it back and put them back in the evidence room where they belong, so that when the judge gets this next motion, my stuff will be right there and they can just go get it and hand it back to me. And if they don't, then the next thing's going to come is lawsuits. And I know they're not going to want these lawsuits. But I will figure out a way. I don't care if I got to sell it. I don't care if I got to sell my van and my camper. I'm going to sue them bitches. I'm going to sue them one way or another. If I got to sell everything I got, hell, I'll sell my underwear this time myself. At least somebody won't be stealing them. Yeah, they're using signal jammers to scramble the signals. And I've like I said, I noticed it once. I thought that was weird. I thought it was a malfunction in my dash cam. But then when it happened the second time, I don't believe in coincidences, okay? So the second time, believe me, was not a coincidence. The first one wasn't either. They're using signal jammers so that you're not getting them on video. Now, I left Arkansas, right, to come to Oklahoma, to a state that I thought wasn't as corrupt. And now Oklahoma's made a law to where you can't video the cops. You cannot video the cops here anymore. So if the cops come up on me, or, wherever, pull me over, whatever, I can't video them. Of course, I'm going to, but they're just not going to know it. I'm gonna be getting me some of those little hidden cameras, but they've got they can find them. They've got that device where they can sniff out cameras and recording devices. But I'm still going to record, and maybe I'll get away with recording some stuff they don't find. Right. Yeah, they're shutting. Yeah, well, they could shut down your data signal from your Wi-Fi. They could shut down your voice signals. They could shut down your video signals. They could shut down all kinds of stuff. They don't want you recording what they're doing and what their illegal acts that they're pulling. Yeah. Well, see, a long time ago, Tracy, those old school signal jammers, they were so big, honestly, you had to carry them in a backpack. But now they're small, they're no bigger than a cell phone, with 3 or 4 little antennas on it. People can actually build their own, but they're illegal. They're illegal as hell for we the people to maintain one in our possession. The police, and our tyrants, they're the only ones allowed to even possess one. Yeah. Oh, hey, Evan. Good to see you, honey. Hang on a minute. Well, I'm ordering I've got one coming in. It's not the jammer, but it's the one to locate um to locate hidden cameras and hidden voice recording equipment. Yeah, I've ordered one of them. It'll be coming in a couple days. Because I keep trying to figure out how they find me. They always find me. Cops find me everywhere I go, even when I'm hiding in places where they would never have looked for me, right? So I'm going to check all my stuff for cameras and uh, tracking devices, basically any kind. I don't care, but I'm gonna check all my stuff before I go on the road again. But if Oklahoma's already got it stopped where it's illegal to video the police, and the other states are going to start following suit. Uh, they just don't want to see what they're doing, illegally doing. Yes, Pangie, you are correct. Yeah, there you go. Now make sure you got the jammer and not the one that just detects the cameras and the audio devices, Evan, because I look too. They look a lot alike. Hey, good morning, dog lips. Oh, I am a high value target. I have always been a high value target. Why do you think, Pangie, when they raided my place was the only one out of a huge raid that took place in 3 or 4 counties wide? It was a big one. I'm the only one they brought the state SWAT truck to get. An old ass woman with a bunch of guns. Oh, that's a good idea. Oh, so I could practice. If I get one, I could practice it on there. I may order one of those later. I just won't carry it with me when I'm on the road. I'll leave it behind. But I am taking my camera sniffer, my camera and audio sniffer. I am going to carry that with me. Oh, I dropped the link. I didn't know if any of y'all wanted to come up and say you have anything you wanted to put in. Yeah, Evan, yeah, we're talking about all kind of stuff today. The animals, the deer, your cats, your dogs, all this stuff now's catching COVIDs. There's all kinds of stuff. I don't know. I don't know about that. But I need to put my jacket on. But all I know is I still have some of those tear gas canisters, the ones that did explode. I've got them in the back of my van with me right now. Okay, I kept those for evidence, right? But there's still one in my bathroom shower wall that didn't go off. It's still in there, stuck in there. And I told my son, do not remove that. Leave it in there. Because that's evidence when I start lawsuits. I need that evidence left in there. But they were shooting those because I asked specifically. They were firing the tear gas canisters from AR-15s. A 223 shell was pushing it. Tangy, I may have to come hide out with you uh, if they get messing with me. Because I'm starting to put in a lot of FOIAs and stuff because they're still harassing me. When they harassed me when I made my last trip up there to go to court, that was the last straw. That's a straw that broke the camel back in my book. And so I've started putting in FOIAs for everything. Every day that judge is going to look at her stack of dockets and see something coming in from me. Okay? I'm not kidding. Every day they're going to see something from me coming in there. And I don't know if they metal detected my yard or not, Pangy, because they took me away to jail, and after they removed me from the premises, that's when they removed all the property. Okay, because I didn't see them remove not one thing. I did see them shoot the tear gas. I did watch them chase the renter down, and because he ran out that front door, and I don't know, it looked like he was heading down toward the front gate, but I guess they got him before he got there. And I saw them dragging him back up. Then they stole my dog. Hey, Ben. Then they stole my dog and took my dog out of my yard. My dog didn't commit any crimes, just like I didn't. My dog wasn't selling drugs. My dog wasn't doing none of that shit, but they took my dog and took him to animal control. See, I got a lot of money tied up in this, a lot of money. And I'm going to have to get some money back somewhere, you guys, because, I mean, seriously, not besides all my property they took. I'm talking, I had to pay for court appointed lawyers. Okay. I had to pay a bondsman a lot of money, $50,000 bond. I had to pay him a lot of cash. Uh, Besides losing everything I had, and then I'm tearing up my van. Y'all seen all the work I've had to do to my van. Y'all helped me buy the parts to fix it. So, yeah. Have you ever seen them? Tracy, have you ever seen them pick a dog, load a dog up, and take it to animal control? They're the biggest animal abusers in the world at animal control. They got a stick with a rope around it. They hang it around the dog's neck. Now I'm talking my dog's 80 pounds, okay? They yank him up by his neck off the ground, and the cage they put him in is a good 5 feet off the ground now. So they yank that dog up by his neck, just by his neck with that stick and that thing around his neck, and they throw him in that cage. I've seen him do it. Twice I've seen him do it. Once because that tweaker said he bit her. Well, I took her to court, and I won my case. That cost me a lot of money too. See, all this illegal crap they're doing is costing me money. And the judge asked me one day, says, "Why, Miss Rice, says, why do you keep throwing good money after bad?" I said, "I guess because I can, you know, because I'm tired of all the corruptness." Then she got really mad when I told her to sweep that one case under the rug. You know, that's their terminology. And I used it back on him in the courtroom. Yeah, I'm going to get in trouble one of these days. Tally, I don't care, baby, who talks shit about me. You know that. You should know of all people. Talking shit ain't hurting my feelings at all. Now, you come steal my guns or you come steal property from me, then we going to talk about it. We're going to do more and talk about it. Okay? But I don't care. Call me whatever you want. you know they started off originally making me out to be the biggest liar in YouTube. They did that so that nobody would ever believe me, which they don't, which I don't care. When I tell y'all something, I guarantee you it's mother freaking bank. You can take it to the bank and deposit it. So you just wait. you know I don't care if you listen. I don't care if you believe me. you know, when I tell you something, it's freaking dang truth. And when I post facts, it's freaking truth. But I don't care, Tally. I just don't let stuff like that bother me, sweetie. I really don't. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care who talks crap. People talk crap about me all the time. If I let every little something like that bother me, shit, I'd be sitting here crying in my tissues 24/7. I'd never come out of my camper. I'd be so upset. I just can't, I don't have time to waste on that. Uh, you know, well, she did this or she said that or she's this or she's that. I don't care. It's words on a screen to me. Doesn't bother me at all whatsoever. Caveman, there you go. Caveman's always cammed up. What do you think about them taking away our rights to video the police, Caveman, in Oklahoma? We can no longer legally video the cops in Oklahoma. Okay. Yep. They done got that one started. And it's like a snowball rolling downhill. It's going to go state to state to state before long. So just look for it, people. Wait for it, like they say on that little troll song. Wait for it. Wait for it, because it's coming. Yeah, I don't care who hates me. I do care who likes me, and I do appreciate all those that love me and like me. But I don't sweat people that don't like me. You know, that's nothing. That's nothing. Now, if they go interfering off in your personal life, that brings it personal to me. That's when I go, I'm a dirty, rotten bitch. I will tell you, and I can be even worse. You know, when they start putting out bullshit that's going to actually affect my life, then I can get a little bit, uh, you know, mouthy, belligerent, whatever and I don't care whatever word you want to put in. It's all the same thing. Yeah, exactly. And we should have the right, Vinny, to audit everyone, including police. We should have the right to audit the judges. They won't even let you take in Hot Springs, Arkansas. You can't even take your phone you can't even enter the police station or the courtroom with a phone. Now, I think that's pretty sorry there. I could tell you what they do, caveman. You know what they did to my 16 camera security system? They cut the wires. They broke all the cameras down. I've got a whole suitcase full of wires and cameras. I'm keeping it for evidence. I've got a whole suitcase full of mine that they destroyed. I had a 16 camera DVR, with a big hard drive in it, and they destroyed that first thing because they didn't want to be on camera. They didn't know if I had it, how I had it set up, if I had it set up remote or not. They had no idea. So first thing they did was nip the wires and beat the cameras down. That's before they started stealing my property. I'm not kidding you. I've got videos on my other channel. Okay, man, go look at Lipstick Hick. Go back and look at some of my older videos. I did walkarounds. I showed the holes that they blew all those holes but in my side of my mobile home, in my windows. One of their shots went through outside wall, bathroom wall, bedroom wall, and outside the other exterior wall now of a 12-foot wide mobile home. Now get that. And you could see where it entered. You could see where it went through all the walls because it's still there. I told my son, don't repair that. Leave that just like it is. I know it's going to bother you for a while. I told him, leave it alone. And I've got it on video anyway, and I've got pictures of everything just in case he does repair it. And if they did it to me, believe me, they can do it to any of you people. Hide your guns. I'm telling you. Bury your guns. Build PVC canisters. Glue lids on them, where they can't get no moisture and water down in them. Pack them with those packets to keep moisture out off your guns. Bury them bitches in the ground. That's what I was fixing to do. I was going to have some buried in different places in different states. But they got them before I got to get it done. They knew I was onto something, and they had to beat me to the draw, which they did. They beat me to the draw. Yeah, me too, Vinny. Yeah, I'm all over I'm in the 1A and the 2A altar communities, both. So, and I'll join up any more of them that I see around. Well, now the only one out there that seems to have a security system is a convicted felon on parole. That needs to be back in prison, by the way. He's worse than Sam ever thought about being. This dude will walk out in the middle of the road, I'm not kidding, whip his dick out at me, rub it, and go, oh, you make me so hard. Do you know the police won't do anything about that? Not a thing. You know why? Because he works for the city of Hot Springs. He's a trash picker-upper. Yeah. He works for CAPS, picks up trash. Nasty bastard. Yeah, me too. Me too, Vinny. Well, I'm fixing to when I'm done I'm not near done with my van building. But when I'm done with it, it's gonna have more hidden cameras in that van, coming out of that van, everywhere on that van. I'm gonna have them up on top, up where my solar panels are. I'm gonna have them I'm gonna have one up underneath my roof vent, where all I gotta do is crank my roof vent up. Bam, there's a camera taking pictures. I love wiring anyway. I love wiring stuff up. And I am going to wire one of the biggest security systems you've ever seen in your life on that van when I get to that point to where I can afford to do the video cameras. I'm not there yet. I just don't have that kind of money yet. But if I ever get there, I was over there earlier. I've been over there. I listened to PDF and them for a long time. No Justice. They was kind of having a discussion over there and fussing around with a couple people. I listened to them for a little while, but it was my turn. I do my live stream at a certain time at about every 2 days. It was just my turn to go live stream, so I didn't go in there. I did listen to the discussion though. I always do. I always go listen to PDF and Too Tall Rob and whoever else, because you people put out the videos out there. It's up to us people to watch them and learn from them. And this is what I do. I try to learn from what you guys do, because you're all over. Yeah, I've been through that too, Kate, man. That psycho neighbor that lives across the street from my place in Arkansas. Uh, he's he's a convicted felon on parole till 2022. He's a meth head. He's got meth people comes over there bringing him meth. He's not fooling me or nobody else. So, and I know he's got guns because he shot a muzzle loader at the side of my trailer one day. The hole's still there from that too, and it came directly from his property. Muzzle loaders don't shoot that far. They're kind of like a shotgun. They don't go that far. The only one close enough to me to have shot that was him. Well, thank you, Jay. Drop me a note, Jay, on a comment on one of my old videos so I can sub up to you, okay? Yeah, that's okay. Thank you. And there's Snark. I love you, Snark. Right. Yeah, it does me too. But it's the only way we're going to learn, and I'm awake, but my ears are always open to intake more knowledge about any of this mess. Oh, okay, Snark. Yeah, I went and uh I think it was a short you did yesterday, I believe. I think it was yesterday. So I went in there and gave it a like and checked it out. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, all of y'all go by and yeah, well actually, Jay, I live right now. I've got property. I got a place to live, a home, but I'm living in my camper and my van. I've got them both set up for traveling, and I'm still doing a lot more conversion on them. I've got electricity. I mean, I got way to cook. I got everything I freaking need in my van and in my camper. Um, yeah, man, or either send me. You can email it. You can set it private too, and email me a link. I'd like to see it, but I won't. If I'm on here more than 2 hours, I'll still miss it if you put it up. Let me look. Hang on a minute, man. Just a second. Oh shoot. Okay. Yeah, I forgot I had to give Evan his. I forgot to give Evan his wrench. Hey, you got your wrench now, Evan. I'm sorry. Okay, you got it. Uh, I don't know. Hang on and I'll drop my email, okay? The one I use all the time. Hang on one second. There you go, honey. Yeah, anybody wants to get a hold of me, just shoot me an email. I think a lot of the people in here already have my phone number and all that jazz anyway, but um yeah, I didn't realize till Evan was in here earlier. I hope that was the real Evan. Because I gave him a wrench. I'll text him and ask him in a little bit. If that wasn't him, I'll just go take it back off. No, they've been cloning Evan. I saw people in troll names with Evan's face on them. Get this, Vinny. Last night, Sam did a live stream. It's completely gone now. He did a live stream, and there was Eljo was in a troll name in there, and somebody else, and they had Evan's picture uh, on their troll name. It's too late. I didn't when I saw it. I didn't want to bother Evan and wake him up or anything to tell him nonsense. But the video's gone. Hey, Basic Bob. Bob, did y'all see that? Did y'all see that video Sam did last night? Him and Eljo was on there again. Well, that video this morning is completely gone. I'm talking completely gone. Even the notification I got on it is gone. Okay? I'm not kidding. And I'm not talking it was one after his cooking video. How you been doing, Basic Bob? It's really good to see you. I love your little smiley icon. That makes me happy when I see your smiley thing in the morning. Yeah, y'all sub each other up because if you need anybody's links, let me know and I'll drop them. Oh, I know. But this one they were discussing that one in this one. It's gone now, Bob. I knew I should have recorded it last night, but I thought I'd wait till this morning and catch it when it reran because that other one's still up. Or he was in there porn bombing Evan's stream. Yeah, there you go. Yep, that's the right thing to do, Vinny. Um, actually, Vinny, they've cloned my name, Stella's Van Travels. But that name is actually belongs to me due to the fact that I've got it set up as it's registered as a business with Google. Okay. And so they it's against TOS for them to clone me. But one of them did. And when I ever catch them, I'll just file charges against them. Hey, Juan, good morning, sweetie. Oh, thank you. You brought me coffee and some smoke and a shit pail. You're right on. You're right on target. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Well, I'm gonna put my porta potty in the van this time. I'm not gonna use. I love my bucket, but I'm gonna put my porta potty in there so it looks more professional. For when I'm traveling. I don't care who you are. You gotta poop. You know, even dogs poop. So you gotta have a bucket, especially women. I gotta have it because I got bad kidneys. I gotta pee a lot. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, Snark. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you. Yeah, I'll try to be there. I saw that short you did. I thought it was really funny, actually. Y'all be sure and Snark, if you did you drop your link? Let me see here. Yeah, drop your link, Snark, and then that way they could sub you up. And I've been trying to share people's streams and things on my community tab. You know, if they're going live and it's going to be, one that's more than just a few seconds long. Hmm. Anyway, so that's what I've been using my community tab for, is to share people's stuff out so that they can maybe, get a few more viewers and subscribers and things, from over here. Yeah, there you go. There you go, Snark. I'm wondering why Sam hid that video last night, though. That was pretty odd that he would leave a video up where they plain admitted porn bombing Evan, and then he took this other one down. That didn't make any sense. So he did something. Maybe somebody porn bombed him. I don't know. I didn't watch it all. I turned it on and went to bed. I thought, well, I'll catch it in the morning, get it on the replay. But I got up this morning and it's gone. Even the notification's gone. So it's deleted. It's completely gone. But what he did with it, I don't know. So I'm thinking he was covering something up. Or either it didn't say it was taken down by YouTube or Google. So I know he took it down himself, but there was probably some kind of evidence against him in that. Because Sam was uh, well, he's trying to teach Eljo how to porn bomb, but I'm going to tell you, uh, never mind. I'm going to shut up about that. But anyway, Sam was behind the teaching of that, instructing him where to go and how to do it and all that. Sam's the teacher. He teaches everybody. But he don't do that. He don't troll. He don't do none of that bad stuff. But there it is. And I recorded. He can take his video down if he wants to, because I've already got it recorded. And so does 50 other people. So he can take that one down if he wants to. It's not gonna hurt nobody's feelings. We've all got a copy of it. Probably why he didn't bother taking it down. I'm making me a cigarette, poking holes in my tube. Yeah. Why would he take one down? And I'm not even sure what was in it, though. That's what's really bugging me, because I didn't watch it. I only watched part of it, and then I took it down, because I can only listen to them two nut for so long that I can't listen to it no more. So I just shut it off. I should have recorded it. I should put on record and recorded it. But yeah, but they got their two main targets seems to be, well, actually, I think they've got three targets. Uh, Evan, Eddie, and Nikki. I think they've removed me from their target list. I haven't heard my name thrown out there in a day or two, but which I don't care. Oh, okay. Thanks, Evan. Sorry, sweetie. There you go. Come on in. You're here. Yeah. Did you see what I'm talking about last night?
Uh-uh. No.
Sam did a video. I thought about texting you and giving you the link to it when it was going on, but I didn't want to bother you, late at night like that. Yeah, him and
What
Elton.
time was it?
I don't remember, but it was after dinner. I don't know, maybe 9, 10 o'clock.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, I was sleeping.
but get that? No, it's gone. I was gonna record it when I got up this morning. I should did it last night. It's completely freaking gone. I'm wondering what he's covering up because the video where both of them conspired against porn bombing you is still up, but he took
Yeah,
this other one down.
they think that shit's funny, but neither of them watch my channel. Neither of them. Aljo laughed with Hellboy and was like, "I never watch his channel." 24 hours before you saying this, you were on my stream porn bombing me. Sam
Right.
said the same thing. I don't even watch his channel. Why
That's
were you
what
watching it?
you can't believe nothing these people say because if you when you got well, see, I don't get as many people as you do in yours, but
It's
when you
funny.
got 50 to 80 people in there, they're all in there, every
Absolutely.
one of them,
Absolutely.
because that's the whole community.
It's like dealing with Satan basically when you deal with them cats. They're gonna lie to you right to your face. They're gonna tell you everything you want to hear, all while they're trying to kill you. It's basically dealing with Satan with these people. I'm not even joking, dude. It's prison rules are in effect in this community. All treachery and all rules, prison rules are in effect, dog. That's how I'm treating it.
Well, I think I'm not going to name any names, but I think these certain people are only, if you noticed, uh, certain people popped back out, of course, right after Dibble was arrested, right? And now a
What?
lot of those people, just since Baker's decided to disappear, a lot of those people have
Yeah.
disappeared too. Oh, oh, oh. And now we've got these new names coming in. Um, I'm trying to think. I figured out who Horsehead was last night. I'll have to remember in a minute. I done
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
now.
Tally. I gotta leave the basement to go get vaccinated against well, I can't really explain, but I'm going on a see once you get into a tax bracket that isn't poverty, Tally, you'll be able to go on trips where you need to get vaccinated against malaria, typhoid, hepatitis A, but you'll never know anything about that girl.
Yeah, you
Tally,
got to get those
girl.
vaccinations. They won't let you in those other countries unless you get them.
Yeah, you have to
Period.
be vaccinated. What up, Juan? I'll split my cornbread with you. Well, Tally, I never know. You're the master at open-ended shit. So sometimes you mean it to see if I'll bite, and then you'll say, "Wow, you trigger easy." So you always throw an open-ended out there. We're always at each other's throat, and I'm just fucking giving it to you like you give it to me. You and the open-ended, dual-sided conversation, you're the master of it, bro.
But Horsehead will probably disappear now and come back in another name.
Oh, it's all the same people, dude. It's all the
Uh-huh.
same people. And it's weird that Jose thinks that I'm fucking stalking him, and he's been chilled out. But they got a new gay boy. They got a new gay one. Fucking Eljo. Eljo is so triggered. It's fun. It's actually fun to watch. But he really thinks that without drama, he's gonna have a channel. If he talks about his cat or he talks about anything, 0 views. When he
Okay,
talks
so
about other
you
people,
you
he gets,
brought something up that was a good question. What did happen to Rosa? So like bam, disappeared off the face of the earth.
yeah, yeah. And I thought we were going to see her one time, and Rosa's here, and then Rosa never showed up. I really think he did something bad to her. It's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it.
At Slabs, probably.
No, I think in Tijuana.
It's possible. Did she
Because
ever?
remember,
I wondered if she ever made it from Slabs. So that's what I was trying to figure out, if she ever actually made it out of there.
you got a point. Remember Eljo and
Well, she was there
Rosa?
up until all the stuff exploded. Remember, they all showed up right at. Remember when the big opiates? Somebody came in with a shitload of opiates. I'm not sure who brought them in, but there was a ton of opiates come in, and then there come everybody. Everybody wanting their
Yeah.
fingers in some of them opiates. Okay.
Did you hear what Tally and Joanne are not going to be friends anymore?
No way.
Yeah, Tally's trying to stay away from victims. Got him. Got him. Tally, are you mad that Fakers is found and you still don't know who Willy Wonka is? Winning. Anyway.
I haven't seen Willie lately either. I haven't seen a lot of people lately, but since
I'm glad Nick's back.
YouTube has not been giving anybody notifications. My notifications haven't changed in days. On that, when you click that notification tab at the top, mine has not changed. I may get one new update a day, no more than 6 per day. I don't know what they're doing, but it's YouTube.
I miss Fakers. I wish that she would come back. But I know that Tally don't miss Randy, and he's back. I have some severe dragon claws.
Oh, Digger, I love Digger. I think Digger's got a brain. Like I said, there was just so much. There were so many people being trolled back then. You were being trolled. Digger was being trolled. Then they started trolling Eddie, and that's when I started, trying to get my nose into the business, I guess.
Yeah. I've heard it from Tally himself that he's trolled me the most out of any person ever. And I was like, I felt so proud. So proud. Like a proud little gay boy.
Well, Sam's been admitting he's called somebody's family member.
Oh, yeah. He called Digger's mom.
Digger's. Yeah, Digger's mom. Thank you.
And someone else's. 2 people's mom.
Well, he didn't call mine because she's been 6 foot under for 30 years.
Imagine that greasy dog stealing, public masturbating fool calling your mom. Or just anybody, you know what your person's doing online to me? I've done nothing.
Well, have you not seen Karma kicking his ass lately?
I have. And have you heard Sam lie that he's been in this community for 4 years? He hasn't. He's only been
he hasn't.
For 2 years. He lies about that.
I've been here, but I've been here when this community started, because I started YouTube in 2011. And I actually started off before Dibble ever became Goonies. Okay. Because I used to follow him before he was Goonies Camp.
Gotcha.
I've been around a while. I just didn't chat. I know how to, hey, believe it or not, I do know how to keep my mouth shut sometimes and not say a word. For years I can do this and not open my mouth. And watch. That's all I did, was watch and listen and figure out what was going on. But I mean, Joanne does play the victim, and I mean, she's actually the worst victim playing person I've ever seen, except for Sam. Sam's another one that plays victim a lot. Everybody, he does all this shit, and that's a narcissistic sociopath, because he'll set up a situation and then make himself to be the victim, and that's what that is.
And that's not victimhood. That's being straightforward and just telling the truth. And in their eyes, in Sean Tally's eyes, being a victim is saying what he did to you. Yeah. So you're not allowed to say anything Sean has did to you. And if you do, then you're just a victim. What the fuck? That's funny.
I'm trying to think of that. There was 2 troll names that was in that chat last night, but one of them, I'm not sure who it was. Oh, I think they were calling it Wildflower, and it was coffee talk with something blah blah. And I don't know if that was Eljo, either that or the other one blocked me.
I think
because I never could see the other one type anything, nothing.
I think the coffee talk is Mike Dibble.
And that's what I thought too. Haha. But when it went up, listen, when it went up on the panel, it changed into Eljo. He went up there with the coffee talk name, and then Eljo doesn't know how to change his picture and turn his camera off where you can't see it because he don't know how to do none of that stuff. So it was Eljo.
Yeah,
but the other one that was in there had your face.
Yeah,
on their as their icon.
That's probably Eljo's son. He's teaching him early. Yeah, Eljo doesn't realize
he doesn't realize that porn bombing is illegal.
Well, no, he's already frazzled. See, I can do what I want during the day. I can do whatever the fuck I want. This fool has to raise a child. He is not built for the stress that's going to come down upon him with this trolling shit. Because in due time, people are going to be pissed and they're going to put his name out there. Just
well,
like
according to what he's been saying, he's been trolling you for a while.
Oh, I don't doubt it, because I tried to tell everybody that he was cooking meth with his son in the tent. The first night they set up, during that whole night into the next day, they were cooking meth with Alex in there. And I'm just thinking, what?
You weren't the only one I heard that from.
Yeah, no, Eljo is 100%. I'm dying if I'm lying. 100% is a meth cook. 100%.
He was higher than a kite last night. His eyes weren't even open on that stream. No, he was there with his eye walking around, looked like his eyes were shut. But I would say cocaine is his thing there, where he's at now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. See, he ain't ready.
Because that's why he acted like he was on coke. But
this man's not ready for the stress that comes along with this.
Well, they better get ready. Hey, because if they come at me, I can give them some stress, and I am not afraid to do it. And I'm not going to go make no crappy video saying what a POS they are.
I don't never make a video. I just sit and wait till VPN gets mad and then information comes across my desk.
Yep.
And Rosa wasn't too smart. I have to go and look at the my screenshot, but she used her full name as her YouTube channel. Rosalinda Gosartio Macatulia. And I'm like, what the fuck? So it'd be so easy to find this dude's hookup. He wants to say shit about me and use my information. Well, it's only fair. It's only fair.
Well, you know, I'm not a get mad person, but I'm a damn sure get even bitch. As y'all have done so from my past activities. I am a get even motherfucker. I am.
Mike is super mad at me right now, so don't think Mike isn't hating on me too.
Yeah, and Jose's story came out was to cover that up. Jose said that because I specifically asked him, and he said that he's under police protection because somebody's threatening to kill him.
Good.
They don't do that unless you're a witness for the state. Is the only time you get police protection.
Oh, we know, dude. We know.
So if he's a witness for the state, so if he does have police protection, that means he's a witness for the state.
Which he isn't. every pedo's dream is to manipulate people's minds. That's what they do. Jose's mind is like a fucking piece of putty. And you can say, Jose, you can't do this one day. And then, Jose, you can do this 15 minutes later and just fucking play with his mind. That's what Mike's doing. There
Yeah,
isn't
well,
there is no
Jose-
fucking, there's no witness protection for chomos because they would be full because everybody hates the motherfuckers. There's not. He's lying to Jose, and Jose's putting it out on the streets like it's gospel. And if people wanted to kill Mike, they would have just did it in Slab City. But we all see that the Slab City people are just all talk, dude. No one's wanting to go to jail for that loser. Not
yeah,
one
let
person.
me. One was did Coffee Talk not turn into Eljo? I thought he did.
Coffee Talk got up and there was a talking. I didn't different person.
Yeah, because he when he first got on there, he was changing his voice to sound like yours, Evan. He was trying to copy, in other words, just change his voice. You know how you do Tracy sometimes. Well, he was doing that to you. Okay.
In this motherfucker.
But I'm telling you, he was that Coffee Talk name.
Huh. Oh, I'm sure there's some fuckery at foot. And we can all see where the shit stems from. Good old Sammy Whammy Bo Bammy. Even racist Cuck Mondo is just like, dude, leave it alone. I'm not trying to talk about it. And they're like kids. Yeah. So Sam promotes that shit big time.
But they're still investigating all that crap back from the Dibble case. I'm telling you they are, because there was more to it than just that. It was a child pornography ring. And they're still investigating that shit. I think they're trying to find Adobe and a few of the others that just disappeared into nowhere land, right?
Man, if the police want to get you, they can find you anywhere. They found Mike.
They found me. Why can't they find him?
Because Mike, it ends with Mike being a chomo. And all the other shit is just sent out information by the chomo itself to muddy the water. In this community, fucking rabbit holes are all over. And of course, Mike is, no, Eljo did it. No, this person did it. No, this person, because he really did it. And remember, he's a master manipulator, and he's doing it all over again.
When Jose came back, saying that he had all that video equipment set up in the Connex box.
Yeah.
I only had doubts because I know you've been in a hot Connex box in the desert with no ventilation. If you set up camera equipment in there, and once that 120-degree heat gets out there on the outside, the inside, that's probably 180, 200 degrees, is going to melt the freaking camera equipment. So I was kind of doubting what Jose was saying on that a little bit.
Why did Mike live in it, though? He lived in the thing.
No, he had another building beside it.
I don't trust Mike, and I think
I'm just
chomo, and I believe
I can show you. I'll send you pictures later, Evan. Not
I don't
now.
want nothing from Mike, and I don't want any person trying to say that Mike got a chomo, because he
No, I didn't say that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that I found Jose's story.
When it comes to Satan and people that are in that type of world, it starts with just putting a foot in the door. And let me talk to you about God today. And I'm not hearing it. Mike's a chomo, and that's it. I don't want no pictures. Mike's a fucking scumbag chomo, and that's it. I don't want the slightest crack of anything coming into my life about Mike Dibble at all. Don't. I'm over that fucking cunt, and I'll never speak of him again. He's a master manipulator, and I do not want any info about that dude besides his obituary. Straight up, Stella.
And the facts about the child porn ring.
There is none.
Not yet. There will be.
Oh, okay. Well, guess what? There's also out there a cult of aliens that came up through the ground Stella, you've been saying this for years, and there's no proof besides Mike telling you there's a child porn ring, which he was probably
No,
the
he
leader
didn't.
of.
No. Mike's never said anything about this.
Then who did? Who did?
I figured it out from Adobe myself.
Oh God, here we go. We got to have proof, though. You know,
Well, he went to Cliff's and he showed Cliff and them photographs of underage children on his phone.
and he is a creepy motherfucker for sure. Absolutely.
That's
I
what I'm saying. So
I just put so much fucking effort into Mike, knowing that he was not guilty when really he was, and this fucking dude was letting me just fuck myself over online everywhere over this dude, knowing he was guilty. And I'm not with that shit no more, dude. I can't stand the fact that I rode for this cunt.
yeah, I don't.
Sorry
blame
if
you.
I'm a little. I apologize
No,
if I'm a little feisty about it, but
no, you got every right to be.
yeah.
But like I said, I think it's, sometimes they're goofy ass. You know how slow they are about investigating shit and finding shit and hunting shit down. But
Adobe,
eventually it'll come to surface.
and
May not
Adobe
be
is
anytime
hiding.
soon. May not be a year or two,
And Adobe straight fucking took off, dude.
Yeah, and we know for a fact that he already was maintaining photos of underage children in his
But do we
devices.
know? Hold on. Do we know if these people were underage children or they were just 18? Because at that point, it falls on Cliff's and Karma's shoulders to call the fucking police.
Yeah, I don't know. They just said they look like underage to them. I don't know. I didn't even see the pictures, so I have no idea. I just know what's been said.
That's the whole thing's weird, dude. I don't want to talk about them cunts no more. It's fucking gross, dude.
It's gross. Very gross.
Scumbags.
But I still like your idea about Sam was also saying that. Just reminded me, because you talking about you wanting to interview that the Slab City guy on the quad dude.
Yeah, Waterboy.
But yeah, Waterboy. And but Sam was saying he's going to be interviewing somebody soon about something.
I don't give a fuck.
I don't know. But I wish he hadn't took the damn thing down. Whatever happened to it, maybe it got struck. I don't know. All I know is it's gone. Completely gone. And I had a notification actually on that, and it's gone.
Yeah. We know the fucking weirdos, dude.
Very weirdos. There's Rodders.
Look how they play the game, though, in the chats. You see how they play the game in the chats?
Can I ask you who? Hey,
yeah.
I know at least 4 guys named David. Who are they referring to as David the Fluffier or something?
See, what they're doing is it's a picture that Eljo drew of me that he gave to Sam that thought was going to go around the community.
Okay. There we go. I took it out.
You can't be called Samuel Ray White the Fluffer, or Sean Hunter Talley the Fluffer, or Eljo, we're going to get your name the Fluffer.
There you go.
So they have to put the Fluffier in there. And I love it. It's people stalking. Look, yeah. You mad at the motherfucking Kang? Look, I know how to get.
That was, matter of fact, that was the name of that video. It was Sammy slayed the Kang or something. Sammy, it was something to that effect. Something about Sammy slayed the Kang Slayer or something. Something that had Kang in it. That was the video that went down last night. The one you didn't get to see yet. I don't know if anybody else saw it.
Sammy's. I live it rent free in Sam's head. It's so fun. And I've never and will never make a video about this fool, dude. It's fun. He is completely obsessed with my cock. Sam wants to suck my dick so bad, it's incredible.
He's always talking about it. I think he
dude.
fantasizes about sucking men's penises.
And he knows I'm a
Honestly.
chubby chaser. And every night, it's probably like clockwork. He lays down. Okay, Evan comes and saves me, puts me in a really nice place that he's got. And before he leaves, I suck his dick.
Oh, I know who they said that other
Every night.
troll was, but I'm not for sure. They said it was Tattly.
Bro, when you're poor and you don't have fucking anything to do besides stalk people online, like, it's insane, dude. It's completely insane.
Karma's kicking his ass. I mean, look at his he's already diabetic. He's already dying out in diabetic comas. His feet are swollen up. He's going to end up losing his left leg because I mean, he's taking himself out, medically.
Absolutely.
Medically himself.
Watch. We're allowed to watch and comment. It's YouTube.
Right.
No, I just love being up here with you, Stella, and I get heated over the mic thing, man, because that shit is just so nonsense and
well,
so out of
all
order.
I was trying to say, Evan, is they are all involved in way more than whatever that little bit was that he was charged for. See, if he would have got charged for the child porn ring, they would have threw him under that jail. He wouldn't have walked on a probation. But they didn't have the proof yet. And eventually they'll get that proof. I don't know how.
There was a bunch of that shit going on with that Tank dude at the internet cafe and all that shit.
Otis and Tank, they arrested him three or four times at Slab City. I've got some of that stuff screenshotted from back when it happened. Come to find out, he was a CI for the police for the stolen gun thing, and he was doing that stolen gun thing out there at Slabs. That's why the police let him go, and that's why he kept ending up back out there. They kept letting him go so he could go right back to Slabs.
Yeah, working it. And the thing about, like, I'm a mod on your channel, and I could have just got rid of David the Fluffer.
Yeah, I just gave you your ranch. I had forgot, and I went back. Yeah.
But what they do, Stella, is before they come in the room, they block me, so I can't see what they say on YouTube. See, I'm always going to explain some shit because someone that hides in the darkness, when they get brought into the light, it burns them like a vampire. See, what they do is they block me on YouTube, but I can see the shit on StreamYards. So I just waltz my over onto YouTube and be like, oh, this fool's got me blocked before he stepped in the room. And then I just have my people get you.
Well, believe it or not, when I take them out, I take them out both on StreamYard and YouTube. I flip flop. I got them both up. I got the YouTube muted. I flip over there. I take them out over here. I flip over there and take them out. So they're gone from both directions when I get a hold of them. There's Mongolian. Hey, and whatnot.
Hey, what's up, I need to get some coffee from inside Sam. I wish I would have seen the stream with him and Eljo. Eljo's not built for this stress, dude. I'm telling you, this shit's gonna eat him. In 2 to 3 months, we're gonna see him like straight up hitting a meth pipe on YouTube. Watch, guarantee it.
Well, if you would have seen his eyes and the way he looked last night, you would have swore, and I could have swore it was coke, not meth. But you could tell because when he's doing meth, he will be, and you can't make heads or tails out of nothing he's saying because he's going so fast and loud because he can't hear good. So he gets loud and when he's
fucking tweaker.
And he's talking fast. You can tell, you can spot it. I don't even do the shit and I can spot it a mile away.
Yeah. Absolutely. And for him to really just say that, I'm gonna go get a cup of coffee in a second. For him to say, don't trust your lying eyes, everyone. Don't trust your lying eyes, guys. Whoa. We can see you're a fucking tweaker, dude. Just because you lie to us and use your kid to be like, I got a kid to raise over here. Bro, our eyes, it's basically Zane Green Jr. He's trying to do the Zane thing. I'm not on drugs. Nah, you clearly are, sir. Clearly.
Well, I wonder if the cops ever got up with Zane. Is that where he's at? Or I don't even know whatever happened to him. He just disappeared. Morning, Momo. I don't know what a Momo is, but I like that name. Hang on, Benny. You can do it now, Benny. All I know is the whole shooting match is just getting crazier. Crazier. A Mongolian, that's nice of you, because she needs her money like everybody else does, I went over on Jose's thing the other day. I was the only one there. Me and a name I never seen before was the only names in there in Jose's stream when he was riding in the trucker with his Uncle Trucker, wherever he was going. I think he said he was going to his uncle's place. But I was the only one in there talking to him. He was on a new channel. And there's two people in there during the whole thing, me and somebody else. I think that somebody else was probably Mike, but that was just my thought, because we were the only two in there. Don't ask me how I found it. I'm always finding something I'm not supposed to, because evidently he was trying to keep that channel kind of quiet, on the DL. But I found it. Them dogs are out there barking. It's only 8:30 in the morning here. I am not going out there. It's not time. It's not time for treats yet, boys. Yeah, he paid her a small amount. I don't know how much, she didn't say. But she said he did give her a small amount of that money back. What are y'all doing? Oh, he's out there eating. Let's Sam, it's okay. Let the other dog eat. I'll bring you some more food in a minute. My dog's barking because one of the big dogs is out there eating in his pan of food. A sticky tent and whatnot. I've noticed a lot of people use that word whatnot. I've noticed it lately on other live streams. A lot of big streamers saying whatnot. I don't ever hear them say whatchamacallit, thingamajig, thingamabob. None of them kind of words like I would use, but yeah, they are using whatnot. Yeah, there you go. No, Rodney, you know, honestly, Jose, well, you already know everywhere he went, you know,
He's not
and
gonna
all the
pay
stuff.
Tracy back.
Yeah, and all the stuff he did everywhere he went. And I wasn't being mean to Tracy. I was trying to tell her he won't pay you back, honey. I know him. He's not gonna pay you back. And lo and behold, he ain't gonna pay her back now.
We tried to tell her that a fool and their money is easily parted, and she was like,
Yep, a fool and his money will soon part. Yep.
"Oh, yeah, exactly." And when you
You know,
deal with people like that, you got to understand the gift that they need so much. They need it so much. It'll change their life. And as soon as you get it to them, they sell it for crack right in front of you. You have to
mm-hmm.
expect that. So for her to think that Jose is going to pay her back is just foolish. You're a fool, Trey.
Well, he wasn't at Tracy's long enough for her to see really how he does and acts when he's at your place. He was only there for a couple days. You know, he was at Good Job Buddies for close to a week, and he was at my place for 2 weeks. So, you know, I think they should believe somebody who where he's been for longer than what, you know. We saw him putting the dog on at Tracy's, thanking her for every second. He even called her a sir one time. He said, "Thank you, sir," to Tracy. He did. Then he had to apologize for it.
Introspection.
I swear he did. I
The
swear.
best
I am not
words,
making
though.
it up. I am not making it up.
Bro, we're dealing with a person that had heard a word in a movie before and tries to replicate it. And he fucks up so many words. He should have his own dictionary. And the
He doesn't know
marsipical
what those words
manipical
even
was
mean.
very amazing. At the end of the tyrannical government, there will be peace.
That's tyrannical. Yeah, he does. I'm not knocking him because he can't read, you know.
Fun.
You know, people like that. I'm not trying to make fun of his illiteracy, but you know, the part about him burning the bridges, and he will always burn a bridge. That's it. Them bridges will always be burnt.
Always. And whatnot.
And whatnot. So I'm wondering how long it's going to be before Sam starts wearing a skirt again.
Yeah, that's so that the big black dude he was living with could just pull his skirt up and just fuck him down. That's what that was about.
But it's like you know him he's just a for instance. We watched him go in there and torment all and try to attack all these women. You know, we seen what he did with that woman when he was at Tommy's camp. We seen what he did to Sarah Jane. We seen
Sam
what he did to every other woman. Sam has done all this stuff to and exposed himself, even to me. And then sits there and wants to lie and say, "I didn't do that." When everybody's got the proof of it.
I love it, dude. I love that when Sam plays his This is Narcissism 101 and he falls asleep, the video explains Sam to a T. It explains Sam's whole life, and he thinks that they're talking about us.
You know, Evan, Evan, you know, we could make some money if we could get a movie producer to get all these characters, watch all these videos, get them, you know, learn everything they do and done and say, and then get somebody to play them in the movie. Hey, we can make so much freaking money. It is not real.
Well,
just
we need
from
to
the
just produce it ourselves. Fuck getting a
or that.
producer.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I can't. I'm not a video editor. Y'all seen my
Fuck,
shitty
I could
video
edit
work.
shit. We got editors. Fuck putting people in our game, man. We could get the money. We don't need no one to take our money.
Yeah, I mean, we got plenty of good editors in our community that could do
Exactly.
this.
We
I'm
got
not one of
Jank.
those. Is what I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
not an editor. That's not my forte.
This is basically a low-level Tiger King. But then when you look around, there is 800,000, even in India, even in Egypt, even in South Africa, low-level Tiger King communities. We are not unique.
Pangy's asking me a question, and no, Pangy, I've not met Sam in person. I have met Jose.
I've met
Jose came and stayed with me what year before last. He was there about the middle of July to the end of July. What two was it 2019, I believe.
yeah, the
So
slab.
so I have met Jose. Yes, I've met Jose,
D&D was
but
right.
not Sam. I have not met Sam. No. Oh, Sam
met
wanted
Sam.
to come, and I wouldn't let him. I wouldn't let Sam come to my place.
I met Sam one time when he went to beg a car off of Mike, and I didn't even deal with him, talk to him. I did a dab in the room, or maybe even went in and just took like a thumbnail, and I was busy. But what I can tell you about that, and this is no, I don't want to say shit, but Sam smelled gross. He was in his dress thing, and where the wind would blow, you could smell just like Sam's vagina.
Oh, Lord. And you know that wind blows a lot out there in the desert.
It was so stinky. His skirt would like plume up in the air, and that's where the real stank came.
Yeah, Evan met Sam. Tommy met Sam. Let's see. A bunch of them out at Slabs met Sam there. I know somebody else that met Sam and Jose, and that was Ninja. Voodoo Ninja met them both. And then he just stopped videoing. I don't know what happened to. I like Voodoo a lot. He was a lot of fun, but he just stopped doing videos and streams and stuff. So I don't really know what happened with them situations. I think Sam visited him first, and then Jose visited him second. And then I think his wife told him after Jose was there, no more YouTubers.
I miss Voodoo, man. He don't come around no more, dude.
No, that's what I was saying. Yeah, I miss him too.
Yeah.
I like Voodoo. He's a good guy.
You can tell the smart ones that leave, like fucking For Real, and Kale. They might still be here, but they're gone because they're smart. Zane, he got out of here. Whatever happened to that fool? Is he dead?
Zane, I've been wondering if he's not in jail somewhere.
Yeah, well,
didn't he have warrants on him? Wasn't that what he was running from?
I think so. And then Joanne, she never knows anything, but she knows everything. It's the weirdest. And she said he took extreme measures to not do anything. So I think he probably changed his name again. And is probably in jail somewhere with a different name. That's what my guess would, because someone said he was in Torrance County Jail, but he isn't. And that's as far as I go. I don't look for people's info. If that shit like LJ,
no, I haven't
bothered
looked nothing up about Zane. I just don't care what's going on. But I just thought it was weird that he just. Well, they took his biggest YouTube channel down, and I do believe his small one is still up. The small channel he had.
Because it wasn't connected. Mad Mac lies and has Mad Mac lives in Slab City and only gets 78 views. and he used Zane's picture and his name to get views, and he got 238, 240. And he said that he was on an important call and he couldn't talk to Zane. Like, it's a lie for fucking, it's just Mad Mac lying to us. That's all it is.
Yeah, I saw that picture, and I was going to comment on that. You put a picture up, and when people were over cleaning up around Zane's Hobbit hole or whatever that thing was, and the only reason they were there is they thought maybe he'd left behind some drugs or they wanted to pilfer his property. That's why the only reason they would go and clean his place up. They don't care what Slab City looks like. The only reason they were there cleaning his property is so they could pilfer whatever he left behind or whatever they might find that he left behind. That's it.
Fucking meth pipes.
I mean, it's not like it's a middle class community or something where they want to keep the neighborhood clean. Oh, I did enjoy what's his name, Alien. Alien did a video. He went to the Slab City Walmart and was riding around on his electric bike, and he found a bunch of cool stuff. And
he's too far out for me. That dude, he's too far out.
That's why it's fun to watch him. He's comical.
I can't though, because it's too much of, it's too far into addiction to me. As far as I like to go is like Waterboy. That's fucking, prison dude. Like Alien is like too far gone for me to watch. That's just me, Stella. I love you, girl.
Yeah, well, I never did figure out, there were some cool people out there, like that Pink Gorilla was going to have that boxing or that wrestling thing, whatever it was.
Absolutely.
And then all of a sudden he got shut down and had to leave. Was it because he was going to make money? Somebody else wasn't going to get their hands in that pie. That's what I think. But I don't know why he left. He was a nice, likable person too. He'd be a good interview.
Pink Gorilla. There's a new dude out there, Slab City TV, that's killing it on the interviews. Killing it. He lives somewhere probably around the area and just goes and talks to all the locals, dude. Slab City TV. Fucking
I saw that yesterday. I haven't had a chance to go watch all his stuff yet, but I have seen it.
Yeah, I'm working on Faker's Momo. I'm working on an interview with Waterboy. It's probably going to be soon here.
I wanted to interview Sarah Jane Jangalang. I liked her. Yeah. Any girl that could kiss in a wedding dress, she's got my vote. I thought that was funny, But she seemed like a good person.
Actually, can you believe, Corn, how redundant how silly she is? Listen, I can't give birth. No matter how much dick I take, I can never give a baby out. Never. I'm a top, by the way. Just figure of speech. But men cannot have kids. How? Bro,
well, now, Evan, can I contradict that for a second? Listen, no, lately I watched some videos on YouTube, but now these were people that transsexuals.
Okay, it's a female.
Yeah, first. But they had to get artificially inseminated.
Yes, yeah. See, that's where they're saying, okay, it's like saying I have a Camaro, and I put a Mustang body on it. It's a Mustang now. No, it's a fucking Camaro. If you're a female and you have all the plumbing, this is stupid. This is actually stupid. I'm done. That's it. End of story. Schwarzenegger told us if you're a man, you have a penis. If you're female, you have a vagina.
Yeah. But I was just lately I did watch those videos. That's the only reason I mentioned that. I thought that was amazing. I didn't know if it's some of those fake video, I don't, because some of those stuff they put up for stories. So I really didn't know if that's what it was or not. But the one couple, I think they ended up having, I think they said they had 3 children, but they could be making that up. It could be for views, likes, and making money on
Well,
YouTube.
I'm
I don't
telling you
know.
this. I'm fucking 100% grounded in reality, but I always wanted a boy. And then I have one child, a girl. And we just went over names for her because I'm saying since we can be stupid, you're a boy now. And she picked Blade. That's her name.
Oh, Lord, that's a good name, though. I
Isn't
like it.
it?
I
Fuck
like it.
yeah. Blade. So I got to talk to her boyfriend about being a homosexual. You know, what's it like to live as a homosexual man in 2021? But you see how stupid that sounds? The dude would be like, bro, I'm not gay. Your daughter is a fucking female. Her name isn't Blade. See, that's all just made up shit because I
Right.
wanted a son. It's made
That's
up.
what I'm saying. Yeah, a lot of that stuff is made up. That's why I say it.
It's all made
So I
up.
don't, some of it, I don't know what to believe and what not to believe, but I just thought it was something good to throw out there because I did see it and
It's
it is there.
weird, dude.
Yeah.
No, Corn has to be the fucking tough guy girl from the slabs that has a library but hates white men. If she took all the books from white men, she would have no library. Fuck yeah. And she acts like she's like a dude, but she's not. Corn is a female. She has ovaries and boobies. And if you're a man, you cannot give birth. You can't. It's just stupid. It's silly. And here's
And
what it
poor Lewis, he just wants to be called daddy, you know?
daddy and respect his pronouns.
Right.
It's weird, dude. What it is people want to come up to you and walk up and say, "Hey, my name is Butterfly, and to be my friend, you have to lie to yourself and say that this person's actually a butterfly. And if you can't lie to yourself and say that I'm a butterfly, well, we're going to cancel you or you can't be my friend. I can't be friends with people like that. That there's a stipulation that I have to lie to myself to be your friend. I can't do it.
I'm not going
Can't
to. Good
do it.
morning, Jangalang, by the way.
I
Jangalang.
cannot do it.
How
What up,
you
Jack?
doing?
Yeah, I can't do it, man.
I'm not gonna lie in anybody's face to make them like me. Either you like me or you don't like me, you know.
And like take Rosie O'Kelly, for instance. I believe her. I will call her because she went the extra mile and she's doing it. Corn is doing it for attention and to control people. That's what
Yep.
I believe. I believe Corn just does to say, if you don't listen to me, then we're going to fucking get you. And you have to lie to yourself and be like, look, subservient already at gate. You have to lie to yourself to be her friend. And it's unacceptable. That shit's stupid.
Yeah, I just have a hard time, if somebody's actually looking like a female, calling them a man, or sir, or he, or they, or whatever. Uh, I still call her a her, a she, you know. Now, if she had this change, if she went through the procedure and had the change, then I could see calling her a he, or they, or whatever he wants
Yeah.
to be called at that point.
And that's where Rosie O'Kelly comes in. Is she
Right.
the extra steps and lives like that? It's not just to be able to control someone's thought
I
pattern.
enjoy Rosie's streams.
Absolutely, her chuchin is amazing. She's fucking beautiful. She's probably got the best boobies in all of the boy, to be honest. And she's fine. And she can probably fight.
Probably making more money than any of them too. Probably all of them put together.
Yeah. Yeah, and she's entertaining and intellectual. She's a total package. Corn
Right.
on the
I liked it when
no.
her and the guy went to Vegas and they were pretending like they were buying these extravagant homes, just to see,
I didn't see that.
and getting the audience involved. And do you think we should, invest? Could this one be flipped? It's for flipping, I'm sure. Yeah,
Okay,
remember
I
that one?
see
That was a really good video there. I liked that one.
Yeah, Rosie's really cool. We all love her. I watch her all the time. Like I'll be having her on this TV, big old 70-inch TV. Like I'll clean the house and listen to Rosie O'Kelly.
Well, I listen to videos while I'm doing stuff a lot, because I'm, got I have devote a lot of my time with my babies right now. And so, but I do listen. I try to at least, if I don't read the chats always, but I do listen to the videos. And I love the First and Second Amendment auditors. I try to listen to all of theirs that I can listen to. Um, if I can't intermingle with them, if I don't have time, I don't always have time to sit down and chat. I got stuff I got to do,
Yeah,
but I can listen. I can listen while I
exactly.
change a diaper or feed a baby.
Yeah, yeah, that's me too. I listen a lot. There's a lot of listeners. We're out with you.
I like the knowledge, honestly, and my brain thrives for knowledge. And if I don't give my brain knowledge, honestly, it makes me tired. If I don't feed my brain on a daily basis, I get tired for some reason. And it makes me just want to sleep until I get my brain, filled up with stuff again.
Yeah.
Well, I was bringing up earlier, you got here later on, but the first thing I was bringing up was the thing about the deer and the dogs and the cats all being able to have carried COVID. Uh,
Yeah, they did that experiment with a papaya early on. Like they sent in swab from a papaya and it came back positive for COVID.
damn.
Yeah, they're just trying to scare everything. It's a scare tactic, in my opinion.
Yep.
Your pets can get COVID, mosquitoes, COVID.
Yep.
I'm not buying it. I'm not.
I don't buy none of that crap that the
I
government
got
puts out.
shot because travel. That's the only reason. And get the vaccines, blah blah blah.
Well,
But
that's the reason I got mine, because I want to be on the road and I don't want to be out here at some state line and get stopped and not be able to cross because I don't have my cards. Because that's that's what's important in my life right now, getting out and doing what I got to do.
yeah,
But I'm working on this other thing now.
absolutely.
So
I traveled to Egypt and I was in Cairo and Giza.
hey, JoJo.
And
You've been to a lot of places. I've never been out of the United States. I'm honest about it.
well,
It's
what I'm
not that
saying is there's a
I
river.
wanted to go to Australia and a couple of places.
I
Um,
think it's the River Nile separates these two, Stella. And what I'm saying is between Giza and Cairo, there's 25 million fucking people. Okay, and this is
wow.
not third world, but yeah, I mean, there's people everywhere. I'm talking real shit. 25 million people, and I was in there like, "What's good? Look, no mask. No one had a mask on." And I didn't catch that shit.
Well, and now they're gonna what they're gonna end up doing. They're coming out these vaccines for the children. And I was born in 1954. So back when I was a child, we were forced to be vaccinated, but otherwise we weren't allowed to go to school.
Yeah,
Okay.
they've been doing this forever.
Right. They've been doing it I'm 67 years old and they've been doing it since I was born. So probably before that, but I just don't know of
Yeah,
it. Um, but the thing of it is, and then even after getting those vaccines, now that I'm old, now I had to go get shingles vaccines because of the whatever I had when I was a kid that I got a vaccine for to not get, I got. And so now I had to go get more vaccines because it's going to hit me now that I'm old. That makes sense. It's like
weird.
a repeat of history.
Absolutely.
But and like what the point I was fixing to get to is they're going to start. making they're not going to really mandatory the adults, except they're trying to get it on these workplaces that have more than 100 employees,
Yeah.
mandatory vaccines. But it's gonna come through for the schools for these kids,
Oh,
because it did
sure.
in history. History says
Public.
it did. History proves it did, and it
Yeah.
will do it again. They will force vaccinate the children.
Yeah, look at Rodgers' comment.
Yeah, I
For
saw that.
a world where everyone has choices and can have their own ideas and ways of living, and she's burning and shooting books on vid because they was about Trump. I know, dude. That's what I'm saying about her. She wants to be able to control the fuck out of people. That's it. All she wants is control. And that's it, man. That's it. And she wants to be a man too. Fucking weird. And here's
I
the
don't
thing.
like being controlled. I left home when I
Never.
was
Fuck
13
that.
years old because I didn't want to be controlled. Okay. And the farther you get along in life, the more there's somebody else is trying to control you, you know?
Yeah, I don't
But
trust the fact.
even though I left home at 13 years old, I graduated high school at the top of my class with honors, and I went to college. Now,
Damn,
so everybody that leaves home at an early age don't always fail
yeah,
in life. Okay? They don't.
dude.
I'm living proof of that. Of course, if you listen to Yakety Ann, she tries to go in there and say, I never graduated high school.
Where has she been? I don't even see her no more.
Yeah, she goes in Sam's streams, and
Yeah,
I believe she goes maybe in Desmond's.
yeah,
I've
yeah. I can
only seen her
stomach
in a couple.
Desmond's more, but
That's the other thing that's weird. She's the only person I blocked, and I blocked her in all of my names. Yet I can see her chatting in every chat, whether she's got a wrench or not. I can still see her talking. Now, how is that happening? When I went to her page, and blocked her from there on my personal accounts.
because it only blocks her on your page. When you go to other pages, you can see her shit. You have to block them on each page she's on.
Oh Lord, that's a lot of nonsense. What in the hell?
No. When you do it, you just go to. You just go to her thing, where it says okay, everyone's in the chat, and you go to Faker's Momo and you hit block. You see what I mean? You don't have to go to her page from there. You
Oh,
block from
well, I
your
blocked
page.
her on her page, but I
I
have
understand.
always been able to see what she says.
Well, she has you blocked then.
If she had me blocked, I wouldn't be able to see what she says.
Okay, so you can see what she says, right? On other pages.
Right.
Yes, because you have to block her on their page. You only block her on yours.
No, I went to Yukon
Understood.
Ann's
You go
page.
Yukon Ann and you hit block.
Right.
That allows her to be blocked on your page only.
Huh.
When you go to others' pages, you can still see her until you just you block her from the comment section. It just makes
Okay,
it easier.
no, but
You
I
want to
guess I'll
block
have
her
to do
thing.
that too.
Yeah, and it's
Because
just a
she's
one
just
touch, bing,
annoying.
bing.
She's plain annoying. Yeah.
That's
She
how
has
that happens.
nothing to contribute to the conversations, nothing ever. And so there's nothing that I can learn from her, nothing I want to see from her. That's why I blocked her.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't even block Goopy Sam, but I blocked her because she's annoying.
Some people get under my skin and I block them for a little bit, and then I unblock them because I just Eljo's about to see that he stepped into like this world of trolling, and then people are gonna like, let me get your number, Eljo, and that's what it starts. It's like a drug. Then Sam will be calling him, guess what? Eljo will be like, man, I'm trying to cut this tree down, Sam, and Sam's gonna be like, okay, well, you know what? Guess what? And it's gonna permeate so much of that fool's time he's not going to be able to handle it. Cause dealing with Sam, dude, offline. Imagine that fool having your phone number. Insane, dude. And that you have a common enemy. Sam's going to be using you to fill his gaps of time. And that's all it is. Trying to hang up with Sam on the phone when I did talk to him years ago, he would, Sam, I really do have to go. Yeah, but you know what? Guess what? It's hard to get that fool off your phone. And he gets these little teams and he builds these little teams just so he can entertain himself during the times that he's not online. It's weird, dude. It's funny and it's weird. Just keep talking about me, Sam. Want that titty? Look at that.
Damn.
Shave the hair off that. That's a damn chick titty. I'm a fucking about to look. That's a baby in there.
Yeah, you should just wax it.
Corn got me
waxing actually feels good if you don't get it too hot.
I'm pregnant by Cornelius Van Gogh. There, I said it. Stella, tell the world. Pregnant. I gotta go.
Okay, honey. Thanks for coming up. See you later. That was funny. Yeah, there's Bob, there's a lot of interesting stuff going on. There's Carlos. I didn't know Juan played guitar. No, Momo, probably not. He'll just open the door, let the dog get out and go run, poop, and pee and call it get back in. Hey, Robert, good to see you. And Tommy Shepard, I was on his thing yesterday. He's left his homestead. I guess he's gotten rid of all his animals. He's keeping his homestead, but he's left it. He's going he's going to help his grandmother, and he's going to go. I'm going to soon drive a taxi cab for his 80-year-old grandmother. And so I guess he was supposed to be headed out last night. Best I could figure out the call. I had to leave, so I didn't get to watch his whole show. I did put I put a link to his video though up on my community tab. If y'all missed it, I did do that. What, JoJo? Yeah, I'm good, baby. I'm good. Oh yeah, I'm always good. I'm just waiting till it warms up a little bit so I go outside and get my dogs fed and watered. And then after I get them all took care of and make sure they're all doing good, and I give them their treats, and then I'll go over and I'll take care of the babies, spend about an hour or so over there getting them took care of and helping my daughter with them. And then I'll come back out here and kick it in the camper for a little bit. If it warms up, I'm gonna get out there and try to get some more stuff done. I got another road trip coming up before I go to California, before Thanksgiving. So I got a road trip coming up before Thanksgiving, and then after Thanksgiving I've got another one coming up. So I got to get the old hoopty van ready to roll on the road. Oh, yeah, I saw that, Carlos. I was there for that section, that little bit of it. No, I've got property in Arizona, Robert. I've not been to my property yet. I've been to Arizona, but I haven't been to my property yet. No, I'm in Oklahoma, Robert. And JoJo, I'm supposed to meet with Joe Cool and Phoenix. They're flying into Denver, and then they're going to drive to Oklahoma because see, Oklahoma has now made it illegal to video the police, and so Leeds United. One, I don't know, but I've noticed that a lot of people are really cranky today. And it's got to be something in the atmosphere or something going on. I'm not cranky, but I've noticed a lot of people are kind of edgy and cranky today. And I really don't know what that's all about, but I think I hope it changes. Maybe, I know everybody, sometimes people maybe didn't sleep good, wake up in a bad mood and kind of grouchy, but I try not to be grouchy. I do. I work really hard at not to be grouchy. Uh, especially if I'm doing a stream or something. Have you been, Carlos? Carlos, and I wanted to ask you, have not, oh, did you get the jab, Carlos? Yeah, I got sick from both of them. So, actually the first one wasn't bad at all. My arm hurt mainly for a long time. And then, no, yeah, no, they made it according to the auditors, Rodney, they made it illegal in Oklahoma. Now, I don't know. Like I said, they're coming. They're coming. The auditors are coming. I'm not sure what city they're going to yet. I'm gonna try to meet up with them though. That's why I got to hurry up and get my van reorganized and get all my clothes situated and stuff. And oh, you're holding out, Carlos, still. That's good. Well, I mean, I don't care who gets the shot and who don't. I did it because I travel. I got little bitty tiny babies that I'm around constantly, and I'm old. I'm high risk. I got everything in the world wrong with me, you know, and but I figured, hell, look at all the shit I've lived through. I don't look for COVID to take me out very easily. Hachi, I think fishing worms are amazing because a fishing worm is male and female. They can all lay eggs. They can all have babies. Fishing worms are amazing. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Yeah, see, that's the violating of the First Amendment, and I'm not sure, but I think it might even be a violation of the Fourth Amendment as well. I'll have to look into that further. But yeah, I mean, I don't think they can, but they did, and now I guess they got to work on trying to get that reversed because that violated, our federal laws and constitutional rights. Right, yeah, fishing worms. You can even cut a fishing worm in half, and that fishing worm will live and still lay eggs. Now, ain't that amazing? That little rat. Yeah, there you go, one. I've never had a seahorse. Never. I've had a lot of fish tanks in my life, but I've never had a seahorse in any of them. I know they sell them. I think they got to have them in a saltwater aquarium, and I never had a saltwater aquarium, probably why I never had one. Oh yeah, we dissected frogs and everything else, and that alcohol or whatever was in it stunk. We did that in school. I don't know what all chemicals they've got in that where they preserve them things for dissecting. But I could have got my COPD from that. I can't breathe chemicals. That's my problem. Cigarettes, honestly, they don't bother me. They don't affect my COPD at all. But chemicals and the smell of any kind of chemical, I can't even breathe bleach. I have to buy that bleach. It doesn't have a smell to it. I can't breathe it. I choke to death. if just trying to clean something with bleach, and I just can't do it. Oh, formaldehyde. Isn't that highly dangerous? Funky thing, are you going to sell your used underwear? Because if you are, there was a lady that got arrested for selling her used underwear, and she's going to get jail time and I think a $250,000 fine for selling her used underwear online. Right. Yeah, if it was a video for harm or you know um or doing something to harass someone, yeah, that's well, Funky, have you got how many names you going to bring in today, honey? Funky's got a couple names. Oh well, I don't care how many names you got. Bring them all in. They count for views. Okay. Yeah, I tried Hachi. Yeah, I tried to raise the crabs out of the ocean before, and they're very hard also. It will get put a hand with that, but that will get overturned. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Rodders. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Yeah, Momo, I was thinking about starting me. Remember, I talked about it a while back. I was thinking about go sell my used undies online. Hell, I need to make extra money. I got road trips coming up. I'm going to need a lot of gas money. I'm gonna probably have to come do an e-bag uh to get me out and back, where I need to go. Oh, that's a good idea. Carlos, like those little wash rags, the ones you put in the tub and then they dissolve and they turn into a washcloth. My little grandson loved those when he was a baby. Yeah, skid marks. There you go. Jose can make $1 million out of a pair of his underwear because he'll wear them for 6 months at a time before he changes them. So Jose can make killer mega bucks on his undies. Yeah, thanks for coming in, Hachi. See you later. My dog's upset out there because the other dogs, I put him an extra bucket of food out there last night, and the other dogs went out there this morning and scrapped all his food up. But he knows I'll come fill his bucket back up when I come out. He's not starving to death. He's just trying to let me know that they eat his food. I usually go out there at night because they get their own food. They have to be fed separately because they don't. They're a pack. They'll all attack. So they all have to get their food in a separate pan separately. Yeah, they tried to attack Sam out there one day. All five of them did. My dog, he's a German Shepherd and Doberman mix, but he put the whooping on them five big, and them dogs. They come twice the size. Hold on. Dang it. I've been sitting here talking to y'all for like 15 minutes and forgot I had my mic muted. I'm sorry. Now I had a phone call and then I had to go out and check. My granddaughter just dropped her baby. Okay, and I had another phone call, and because they haven't had a response from me about my car's extended warranty. Now, ain't that sweet? I told them before I don't even have a car, and I don't have a car. Have any of y'all seen me with a car? I have a vehicle, but I don't have a car, and they specifically specify car extended warranty. Well, a car is different than a truck. You know, it's different than a van. It's different than an RV. I don't have a car, period. And thank you, Benny. Yeah, it was muted. I was sitting there talking to y'all the whole time, too. Huh. And I looked down and it was muted. I went, oh, shit. I was trying to tell Benny, yeah, that's fine. Was your mic muted too, Rodders? You should have gave me a hand signal. You should have thrown me the bird or something and say, you know, or the faker sign and with the sound things. Yeah, I think I need to want maybe I did too much already. You know, because I did. Uh, I ain't kidding. I was still on mute because I muted to answer that call, and it was, you know, it was from one of my old friends. I told him just to holler back at me later on. I thought it was the wrong number at first. Then they recognized my voice, and I said, "Oh shit!" I said, "Well, just call me back later. I'm on my live stream." Yeah, my sister called me yesterday, and I talked to my other daughter yesterday. I still haven't talked to I got a brother I've been trying to get a hold of. They don't always answer their phones. They're always doing stuff, and oh, okay. Yeah, it's fine, Benny. Yeah, that makes sense, but it's okay. You can just put anything in here that you want, or you can go on any of my videos and drop a comment and a link on them, you know, if you need to too. Yeah, Juan's gonna make me a concrete boat, Carlos. Ain't you, Juan? Well, I figure they make all them ships out of steel. Why can't I have a concrete boat? Oh, okay. Well, if I see it, JoJo, unless I'm over taking care of the babies, I may not get to see because we're not getting notifications, honey. I absolutely have to go and visit your page to find out if you got a video. Yeah, you go have me a raft. All right. That's pretty big, Carlos. 14,000 square feet. God bless. Well, you figure if a house has got 2,800, man, that's bigger than 7 houses. That's a lot of space. Yeah, that's huge. Yeah, is it in ground, Carlos? I think I think an Infinity is an in ground pool. Juan, I think the Infinity's people sell pools. Yeah, because I've looked at them before. I couldn't afford one. That's why I had to go with an above ground pool. Until the storm tore it up and threw it away for me. But I love a pool. One of these days, I'm going to have enough money to where I can. I don't care if I have a house, as long as I got a swimming pool. Maybe that's what I should put out there in the desert on my property. Just put me a big, gigantic swimming pool out there. Huh? I don't know how big that area is. Carlos, Andrew, he just got his pool. They're still putting it in. In fact, I do not know how big it was or anything, or how many square feet of deck it's getting, or none of that. But it's not finished yet either. They're still working on it. Oh, cool. Is it going to have all the colored lights down in the bottom of it, Carlos? I like those pools. They got all those little colored lights in the bottoms and on the sides inside the water. I had to put floating lights in mine. It's the only way I got colored lights in my pool. I'm going to turn this heater back on for a second. Yeah. See, that's more than most people's homes cost. I bet that's nice. Well, send me pictures of the pool when you get it done, Carlos. Carlos, what I started to ask you a while ago was, have you seen Arizona Traveler? I've been missing him lately. I have not seen him around, and I don't know. I thought he was going to get a job somewhere, or something. I'm not sure what he's doing, but I haven't talked to him in a while. I was just wondering about him. Right. Yeah, but Carlos, you know how much property value that if they put a pool in like that, they could be in $100,000 home and it's still gonna shoot that property value way up. Anything you do to the property to maintain it or add extra little frills to it is gonna up the value. Well, tell him I said hello and I hope he's doing well. Thanks, Carlos. Yeah, I was thinking about him yesterday for some reason, wondering if he was okay. Yeah, because I thought he said he was getting a job or getting an apartment or a job or something for a little while. I don't remember now what he said. Uh, okay. This bud's getting dried out. I'm going to have to open the bags or open the jar, let it re-moisturize a little bit. Damn, just a pool for 3 people? Hell, I had 4 people in my 16 foot diameter above ground pool. I wanted a 20-foot oval, but I never got it yet. Like I said, must be a good place for pools in Arizona. Maybe I'll put a 20-foot oval pool in there. Well, JoJo, there's room for me and you and Carlos in that pool. See, Carlos knows to make a pool just the size for me and JoJo. What's a doughboy? What's a doughboy, Carlos? Hell yeah. Hey, Carlos, he's a fine looking young man, too. JoJo, he is. He's a nice looking young feller. Yeah, we're not that big, Carlos. We don't take up that much space. Can I bring Charles? Oh, it's a brand. Yeah, mine was Intex. You know I'm cheap, Carlos. I can't afford much. I was lucky to get that. Can me and Charles come get in your pool, Carlos? I don't know where he's been lately either. Charles, he must be working again. I haven't seen him around. You is that a job for somebody? Trying to figure out what you're going to bid on it. I got you. Hell, just give me the address. I'll wait till they have a pool party and I'll just crash it. I'm just kidding, Carlos. Hey, believe it or not, I had pool parties in my little old cheap, small, above ground pool. Yeah, I go around looking for him every once in a while. I like to make sure he's okay. Charles is a lot of fun. He cracks me up. I I hope not, Benny. I wasn't trying to scare him. I just think he's a single fella. He'd probably like hanging around with me. I'm a lot of fun. It'll be fun if I ever get to meet him anyway. We'll have a fun time. We'll barbecue, go do some fishing. Uh, what else will we do? Let me think. I don't know. But we'll do a lot of fun stuff, I'm sure. Carla, oh, well, it's we've had rain here, Carlos, and I haven't had time to get back to the minimizing. I only have a few hours a day to work on it, but I am working on it. Uh, I was going to try to get clothes packed up, see if I can fit most of them in this camper and just take what I need in a luggage and take that closet thing down. because I've got this AC unit that I'm going to put in the back window so I can have air conditioning. And then I got to rearrange the tools in the back and, fit because I want to put a 40-gallon water tank back there. That's on my agenda, Carlos. Um, it'll be after Thanksgiving, though. I'm gonna come down and meet Andrew. So I'm sure I'll probably run into you guys at some point down there, okay? But it's gonna be after Thanksgiving. I want to have Thanksgiving with my family here first. Because I don't have to be back in Arkansas until February. But I want to get my daughter, see if she'll keep my dog here, because I didn't want to have to take my dog with me. So she might be nice and hang on to him while I make my trip to California. And when I get out on the road where I'm not going to be coming back for a long period of time, I will take him with me. But because I need my dog. Yeah, because today's Friday. I don't think it's supposed to rain today, but it's still cold out. It got real cold. It was 39, I think, this morning when I woke up. So it's pretty chilly. And it's damp. It's moist. It's so much humidity. You walk out and all you're breathing is moisture. And the clouds are black. There's no sun. It's already 9:30, not a drop of sun. I've been trying to build up my battery bank for 3 days on my camper because we've had no sun here for 3 days now. These storms been coming through, but luckily the tornadoes have bypassed here. But and we haven't even got hard rain. We got a lot of wind a few times. A couple tornadoes came through. Oh. Is that tile, Carlos? Ain't that tile, terrazzo? Ain't that tile? That rubbery tile they put around swimming pool decks? I don't know. I'm a dumb girl. I don't know what I'm talking about. But I think that's where I heard it at before. I know I've heard of it somewhere. Oh, and I don't want breakfast this morning. I ate so much yesterday. My God. My daughter cooked me a big old plate of French fries. And I wasn't even hungry then because I got up that yesterday morning, ate a bowl of oatmeal and some graham crackers. And then she made me a big plate of French fries. And then she brought me out a huge plate of spaghetti and some uh, garlic bread. And I'm like, man, last night I was so stuffed when I went to sleep, I couldn't even sleep because I ate so freaking much. It might be, Carlos. I know they're taking and making, when they recycle tires, Carlos, they're taking that rubber and they're making the bricks to go around the edges of the swimming pool deck part to cover out like about a foot out the top part of the pool around the edge. I do know they do that. Now that I don't know. I didn't know. They might be concrete. I really don't know. Yeah, that would be really nice though, Carlos. Whatever it is, whether it's rubber or concrete. Anyway, the rubber is supposed to be some kind of a non-slip thing. I know concrete, unless you're using some type of an aggregate finish on it, that stuff can get slick around them pools. If you're using just smooth, flat concrete, that stuff can get slick. Especially you're gonna coat it with something to waterproof it, and that's gonna be really slick then. I don't know. That's why I just stick to freaking. I'll stick to them kind of above ground pools. You can move it around if you don't like it where it's at. You know. I think that first time I had three different ones. The first one I set up, I moved that thing three times before I was happy. I still couldn't get it level. Yeah, concrete talk with one. Yeah. Oh, okay. But it is concrete. Juan verified, guys, and it is concrete. Great. Thank you, Juan. That too. That's what Juan, that's me right here. That's it. Actually, it's mine's in the bowl. Um, yep. Concrete. Hey, JoJo. I hear 'em ain't nobody lays them better than some cement layers. Ha ha. Yeah, we've talked about a little bit of everything this morning, I think. I guess I could eat a raisin. I got to get to the store. I haven't been to the store. I need to go get me some grapes and some bananas, some root beer. I don't need no bread and some chips. That's what I need. I got everything else. Mm, there you go. Cheers, Juan. Cheers, JoJo. No, I used to date a bricklayer, Juan, and he always said, "Well, you know what they say about bricklayers, don't you? Bricklayers lay 'em better." That's where I got that from. He used to always tell me that stuff. Pipe layers say the same thing. I just think it's funny. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, the sun's supposed to come out a little bit today. I think when it does, I'll get out there this afternoon and get a little bit of stuff done. Mm. Oh, Carlos, about the downsizing. I figured out what I'm going to do. Um, my daughter told me there's probably enough scrap lumber around here that I can do it. I'm going to build me just a small, like a little. Actually, it's not even going to be like a shed. It ain't going to be that tall. But I'm going to build me a thing so I could take all my crates of extra food, my tubs of extra food, and put them in this area that'll be completely covered so it won't get wet. I'm gonna fix it where like rats and mice can't get in and stuff like that. I'll put some rat bait out in there. Okay, Benny. You go take care of everything, honey. I'll see you when you come back. I probably won't be up, but I'll catch you around somewhere. I don't know if I'm going to work out today though, JoJo. Man, my body's still aching. I worked out a little bit yesterday, but not very long, just a few minutes. But man, that the other day I worked out too long. I said, man, that one day we went mushroom hunting. I just did that little walk. That helped. Because you know what it is? I didn't do my stretches. I did all that working out and no stretches. You got to stretch. Stretch before you exercise and stretch again after you exercise. Yeah, well, I'm still gonna go. I gotta go over in a little bit, and take care of my baby. Sometimes when I walk next door, or over here where she's at, and soon as I get in the door, my baby he will be dead asleep, and he will jump right up to the side of that crib, want me come pick him up. And sometimes I gotta go pee, before I go do all that, because it's old people. Well, we gotta pee, we gotta go right now. Gotta go right now. Remember that little TV clip thing, commercial? Anyway, and so he gets mad. He'll jump down in his bed, throw his head down on his pillow, and fake cry until I come out of the bathroom and come pick him up. He's rotten, spoiled to the hilt. I told my daughter I'm probably going to have to take him with me and go take him traveling. She ain't gonna be able to do nothing with him after I leave. He's gonna be rotten to the brim. Oh, it does. It really does, Jojo. Picking that baby up out. And the other day I was so sore I had a hard time picking up their gallon of chocolate milk to fill up their bottles and sippy cups, for their chocolate milk snack. And I mean, I picked it up and I went, whoa! I didn't realize I was at that achy, but I'm still achy a little bit. But I sit here and I do twists and stretches. You got to do them stretches, because if you don't do them stretches and then you exercise, boy, that's where I messed up. That was my mess up. Always do stretches before and after for about maybe 10 minutes or so. Uh, that's all you got to do. It ain't very long. I take a cigarette with me, but I can't. My daughter don't smoke in her house, so I can't take a cigarette in there. Jojo, are you OCD? I am. I was going to ask you, do you count when you walk? People that are OCD, you can most always tell them. A lot of them count when they walk. Oh, we got less kids this weekend. The oldest little boy went to visit the grandpa, so he won't be there. So we're going to be, and then after today, we won't have the grandbaby's little boy. So this weekend, we're only going to have 3 babies. Ha ha. And I usually watch the baby, and they take the other 2 with them, and they'll go out on outings and stuff. The older kids. The baby don't need to be out anyway. He's too little. So I keep him here with me. So what is it? Your lovers chew on the wings and stretch them out before. Oh, Momo, you're so funny. Exactly. Exactly. Jojo, that's what I'm talking about. I do too sometimes. Not always, but I do at times. Yeah, but have you got 14 inches like me, Momo? Hmm? Think about that. That's what I hear. Hey, Road Dog, good to see you. Oh, you're going to have to go back and rewatch the video. Today's was a pretty interesting conversations going on. Some of it you might not understand, but some of it was quite hilarious. Oh, you're catching up. Okay. There you go. Well, hey, at least you could probably still leave some tracks in the sand on the beach with them flaps, Momo. That's what I do. I leave a trail that way if I get lost, I can follow my trail and find my way back. That's why I'm a good tracker. It's in flaps, and flaps is great when you're tracking, especially if you're tracking yourself. Thanks, JoJo, honey. What's a bolo wrap, Rodney? Wait, for non-lethal restraint. Is that when they put him in that chair? Yeah, so Oklahoma starts a lot of that crap, don't they? Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you now, bowler wrap. Okay. Mm-mm-mm. I ain't gonna run anyway. I'll be right here when the morning comes. I ain't gonna run. No, I'm too old to run. I hear one of the young roosters out there crowing. He's saying, he's got a crackly crow. Ooh, I bet that hurts too, Rodney. I didn't know that's what that was. I do, JoJo. I don't run often. I'll kind of skip or jog, but I count the steps. JoJo and I are both OCD. So when we walk, we count. Well, Momo, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah. One the funny thing, seriously, is when you're doing the counting, you do it subconsciously. You don't really realize you're doing it. We got two trucks racing out here down the highway. Mm-hmm. They're gonna hit them railroad tracks, get caught between them arms like I did one day. Woo-hoo. That was scary. I thought I was gonna beat that train. It was going really, really slow, and them arms come down and caught me between them. on that track. Scared the hell out of me. Well, a long time ago, JoJo, this is a serious thing here. Listen, when my eyes were bad after I became diabetic and I had cataracts really bad, I thought I was going to go blind, right? Okay. And that's when I started the counting, okay, that I remember counting because I was doing that on purpose. But I'd count the steps, from the front door to the couch and from the front door to the kitchen, from to the bathroom. I had it all in my head down to a science. How many steps it was. And, but I didn't really realize it, but evidently I must have been doing it subconsciously too. But then I got my eyes fixed and instantly they were perfectly renewed, better than 2020. And so I've never really paid any attention since then if I counted or not because I stopped, Well, I thought I stopped anyway. No way, Juan. Are you kidding me? Lordy be. What are they going to do to us next, Juan? Yeah, mine. Oh, no, mine. I was nearly blind, JoJo. I'm not kidding. Hmm. Carlos, I'm wondering if my Android can do that. I mean, I do have an iPad. I bet it can. Oh, it's been canceled. Damn. Juan, thank you. I had no idea. I thought you were joking. Huh. Well, I guess I'll have to add that to my list of don't say words in here then. Oh, yeah, no, they're 100%. The doctor had me come in once every 2 weeks. I got one eye done, and of course, he had me keep a bandage on it, overnight. But the next day, it was perfect vision. I went back 2 weeks later, got the other one done, same thing. It's a miracle. I mean, it's like instant repair. And it wasn't laser surgery. I had the complete lens replacements. And I've had to have one lasered since then because the cataract cannot grow on the new lens they put in because it's made of synthetic material. But the cataract can start to form around the edge of that lens, and that's what they will laser off later on as needed. Yeah, I had my eye exam right before I left when I was up there doing my doctoring the last time, and they said, "Yep, my eyes are still plenty good." Oh, I had glasses at one time, Carlos. And I had bifocals even at one time. I had trifocals at one time. No, I'm telling you, my eyes were just shocked, and I got them fixed. You can't really see. Look at my picture. Look at my eyes. I don't think you can really tell by looking at. Can you look at my eyes in my picture there? I don't know if you can tell if you can see my synthetic lenses if they're different than regular eyes. I still got hazel eyes. I still got the same color eyes. And I don't think you could put contact lenses over the top of these synthetic lenses. I really don't. Yeah, Jojo, just don't leave them in too long, honey. Some people do that. They'll leave their contacts in too long and it'll make their eyes sore. Yeah, an optician friend of mine sent me some purple contacts. He made them specifically to fit my eyes, and I never could get them in. So I gave up on trying to change my eye color to violet. It was called violet. It's like a purple. But I was going to wear contact lenses to make my eyes purple instead of green. Of course, purple, violet over green is going to make another color anyway. I'm rolling me a cigarette, y'all. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okay, well, I do. I have synthetic lens, and my eyes are hazel. Yep, and I keep everything up. Yes, time. I gotta go. I gotta go back to my dermatologist. So probably get that plastic surgery on the end of my nose. You can still see that little hole on there. It's not. I mean, it's not a very good picture, but it'll work. It's me anyway. Um, but I'm gonna. I got another. They always get them to take this dark spot off. I haven't had time. I need to take and blend me up some rice, make me some rice flour, and put some egg whites in it and make a paste. And I could probably maybe remove that spot that way. But he's been doing a putting that freezing stuff on there. I get this brown spot under my eye. I thought about just getting a tattoo over it and not have to keep getting it removed. I just get him freeze it off when I go in. And I get him take all the little spots off my boobs and keeps my boobs all looking cute. But other than that, that's really, I think that's about. No, he wants to recheck my elbow too. I forgot he did that surgery on my elbow. That dermatologist guy. He'll probably check that when I'm in there. Well, thank you, JoJo. Yeah, Carlos. Huh? Yeah, I don't know if I might be able to wear a light one, but oh, that's cool. I had a road dog. I had a lady friend, and she was a blonde lady. She had a blue and a brown eye, and she became a stripper, and then she got pregnant, and she had a set of twins, and I haven't seen or heard from her since. But yeah, she was a good friend of mine. But yeah, she had the brown and a blue eye. Are you a blonde road dog by chance? Seriously? Because she was a blonde. She was a true blonde. There goes the dog barking again, saying behave. You got dark hair? Okay. That's odd. Like I said, I mean, I thought it was weird that a blonde could have a dark brown eye. Now, blondes usually have blue eyes normally. So her having that dark brown eye was just very, very, very strange. I always wondered if one of her kids came out with that dark eye. Because I also have a friend, and she was born with two of her toes were webbed. You know what I'm saying? Like a frog. And she had her son, and she had two kids, but her son's toes were two of his toes were webbed, he had a baby not long ago, and I asked him about it, and he said, "Yeah, that baby was born with the webbed toes too." He goes, "How did you know?" And I said, "Because I was there when you were born." And you know, I wasn't trying to embarrass him or nothing, but I said I was there when you were born, and he said, "Oh, he forgot. He didn't know actually." But Mongolia. Oh, okay. It was black, but it's gray now. That's interesting. It really is. My hair was always like a dark brown, not auburn, just dark brown. And I either dye mine dark brown or black. And sometimes the dark brown looks black. Sometimes I make it blue, that dark blue, and sometimes I make it purple or pink. I think I did it green for St. Patrick's Day. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't color it orange at Halloween or nothing like that. Oh yeah, that's rare as hell. Hell, the government should give people with got two colored eyes. They should pay them um, you know, extra money. They should. But if y'all anybody listen, yeah, because I'm gonna be doing a couple of road trips, one now and one before thank or one after Thanksgiving. Here shortly, I'm fixing to do one. I'll take y'all with me when I go. Uh, but so if anybody wants to contribute on my gas and expenses, you know what I'm saying, to be out, I'll probably one, two. That's probably going to be a like a 3 day, at least a 3 day trip for me. And I wasn't able to save very much money, so I'm not gonna, I'm gonna have to get a little help here. So we're gonna, my PayPal and stuff. It's on that ticker, but it's on my About Me too. Um, I just want to make sure that I get where I'm going, got plenty of gas, and because it is getting cold weather nowadays. It was 39 this morning, but it's been down as low as 30 already this year. Several nights it was 30. Winter is upon us. But I'll check all my fluids and my oil and all that jazz before I leave out. I'll make sure all that's good. I've got extra oil. Like I've even got some extra antifreeze. Oh, I know what I do need though. I got to get a jug of that gunk I pour in my windshield washers because I used all the last of it up I had. I use a lot of that. I had to put new wiper blades on it not long ago on my van, and anyway, I ordered them on Amazon, but I really like them. They seem to be made of a tougher looking, bigger rubber piece, and I like them a lot better than what I'd been getting it in the past. About the ones I've been buying at the Walmart. I'm well pleased with them. Oh, and my son he got my those battery cables. Remember I told y'all I was working on that, and so when I went back up there last time, I had him put those on for me. My son did, and man, oh, it made a huge difference. My thing don't drag no more when I'm trying to start it. It fires right up. So I had a cruddy battery cable that was causing that. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm still in Oklahoma, and yeah, that it bypassed us. It went to the side of us. We had a tornado here. We had another one. We've had two in the last month. Two tornadoes come through here, and that first one had 60 or 65 mile-an-hour winds. Man, I thought my camper was rocking. I thought it was gonna blow over. I'm not kidding. It scared the hell out of me. Oh yeah, Miranda. Yes, of course. Be sure and make videos, honey. Yeah, you know I want to see it. Miranda is making her a tiny home, y'all. She got her a little bus. She's going to be in the schoolie club. Oh, well, that's good, Mongolian. At least you could see. Are you going to do a video on it and post it for us, Miranda? There's a lot of people like to watch these builds. I got several people that's thinking about getting a van and doing the traveling gig, and they watch all the builds like I do. I watch all I find. Yeah, just do a walkthrough of it. Kind of, show me what's going on and walk around it and walk through it. And let me see what you got going on. I'd totally love to see it. And I still need to go to the store. I'm gonna have to get chips because I'm gonna be out of chips after tonight. So I need chips and a couple of 12 packs of root beer. I'd like to get a pack of cookies too to dunk in my coffee in the morning. Sometimes I just do that for breakfast. I made oatmeal yesterday though. God, it was so good. I put raisins and cinnamon in it. It was delish. I know, Mongolian. If I was there, I'd give you a big old hug, honey. You should be able to. You should be able to put it right in the chat. Miranda, you got a wrench. Yeah, put it on there. Share it and then do copy and paste it. Paste it on where you would chat. Yeah, none of my little fellas come in today. I've been missing a bunch of them. Evan came in. Even Tally came in. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, JoJo. I had two phone calls, but one of them just wanted to sell me my extended car warranty. I just blocked them. I got tired of telling them I don't have a car, you know. Then they just hang up on me. Yeah, they're weird. You must have had a good phone call, huh? A big smile. I'm just, woohoo. Y'all know what, don't you? Smoked way too much today. I'm putting that over there. I'm quitting. No more. No more, no more, no more. Haha. You did? That's good. Yeah, I had a phone call earlier from an old friend of mine. He said he'll call, I told him I was on my live stream. He said he'll call me back later. I hope he does. Me, I have been lately. I think everybody should wake up and smoke a big old fatty first thing in the morning. Get munchies like me. Then go take care of the babies and I watch cartoons with them. Ain't that nice? I do. I got to where I like cartoons anymore, y'all. But I've been buying this liquid Kool-Aid in these little squirt bottles, and it's got vitamin B6 and B12 and I think B3 in it. It's got a lot of vitamins in it. And it's sugar-free. This one's orange. I got a bunch of different flavors of it. Since I don't take in vitamins anymore because they're eating up my kidneys, I can drink it in my Kool-Aid. Danita! That's great, Danita. Yeah, we already been ahead of you. Me and JoJo, we got 2 steps ahead of you a little bit, but we'll let you catch up. How you doing today, Danita K? Yeah, when I was growing up, they always kind of run our names together, seemed like back in the day. They didn't just call me Stella. They always called me Stella May. Hmm. And I was thinking, my dad's nickname was Slim. That's what everybody called him, all the neighbors, everybody. Everybody called my dad Slim because he was really tall, really skinny. His arms were so long when he walked, it looked like his knuckles were dragging the ground almost. I'm serious. Because he was really, really tall and really skinny. And my mom was really short and little petite thing. So I ended up kind of medium height between the two of them. I got my dad's big feet. Let me think. I think I got mostly my dad's traits, not my mom's. Or my dad's genes, whatever you call it. I think that's the way it works. So girls usually get dad's genes and boys usually get mom's. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? Now here you heard where I said that, didn't you, Mongolian? I called it a Mercedes Benz. I did that for you. I didn't call it a Mercedes Benz. I called it a Mercedes Benz. I figured Mongolian would like that. Right. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Danita. Yeah, they back in the day they did that. And that's why like Ellie Mae and who else was it? My mom only had one name. Nobody called her by the double names. But my grandmother, uh, yeah, she had double name like that, all made into one. Just yeah, that was. I always thought that was kind of strange, but oh, I love my Janis Joplin. You know that. Well, freedom is just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Oh. And freedom was good enough if you sang the blues. I just like Janis Joplin. I'm not a good singer. My voice is kind of hoarse today. I hadn't took my cough syrup yet either. I've been having stuffy sinuses. Doing my breathing treatment, so my little breathy thing, my Advair. Ball and chain. Yep. I'm gonna have to get me a ball and a chain so Charles can keep me close by and he can hook my ball and chain on me and take me with him. Oh gosh. My singing is horrid. It's horrid today, especially. It's like I said, I got old stuffy face. I could feel my sinuses still all stuffy. I mean, I think they're not just now getting stuffy. They're just it's starting to drain out. In other words, I'm starting to get over it. So they're draining out now. Whew. And I turned my heat off and on. I warmed my camper up a little bit, and then I shut the heater back off because I can't handle all that heat. That dry heat makes me, excuse me, makes my throat dry. And we both love grease and gravy, don't we? Hmm? Yeah, that's what it's been doing. It's slowly clearing out. So I blew my nose when I was outside a while ago away from the microphone, and I cleaned my nose out real good earlier. It feels a lot. I'm breathing a lot better through it anyway. Let's put it that way. But we'll get it. It's just because there's so damp air in the mornings. I don't even mind the cold, but it's cold and damp. That makes it harder to deal with. Oh yeah, I love Digger. He hadn't been around about a week or two. I don't know, been a while, couple weeks. I miss him. He needs to write us some more. He needs to write us some more new songs. He said, "Oh, I know what he said. He was gonna before long. I thought he's gonna do a cooking live stream, and I think he's gonna come on and do the Sammy Shuffle, and you know, but I don't know when he plans to start. He may not start till after the first of the year. I don't know when he plans to start, to be honest. But he's welcome. He's welcome to start any time in my book. It's getting kind of boring around here. Yeah, he'll. It. did you subscribe to him? It's OG Digger. OG and then another word Digger in all capital letters. And I think it's probably the channel he'll be doing it on when he does it. So you make sure you're subscribed to him. So you don't miss it. Okay, yeah, do it now so you don't forget. It's easy to find. If you can't find it, let me know and I'll go find it and drop it. Yeah, Road Dog, that dry heat does me too. I normally will oh, actually I do got a little bit of water in my coffee pot sitting there, but it's better if you keep it sitting closer by so the water can evaporate, in here when the heat's. All I do is open my door though. Oh, and this outbreak of ladybugs. Here they are. I haven't even opened my door, and I got a ladybug going across my ceiling. And I'm fixing to get it and put outside because I don't know if these are them. We just had this outbreak of the ladybugs again. This is the second time this week. 2 different days. I don't know what the ladybugs are about. They did this last year, or no, 2 years ago when I came down here. They had the outbreak of ladybugs when I came. I don't know if they're coming out of the soil. I don't know where they're coming from. We don't get them in Arkansas. Okay, cool. Yep. And I'm sure when he goes live, I'll probably post it over on my community page too. I'll probably put his link over there when he does. That's why I try to do that for people when they go live. I'll put yours out. I'll try to remember it when I see it to go ahead and share it out and put on my community tab for you. That's the only way I know to share y'all out good is put y'all on my community tab. Maybe you'll get subscribers and views and stuff from it, People will come over there and look at your stuff. I mean, they can't be looking at mine all the time because I'm not live all the time. They got to make their way around the room. Look at everybody's stuff. I've been looking for my bottle of ketchup. I had it up in that front, up there with my stuff in the front, and now I can't find it. Don't know what I've done with it, and so I'm going to have to go to the store and get ketchup. And I know I've got ketchup. I know I've got some of that other ice chest. Oh, maybe I bet you it's back there with that extra coffee. I need to get that creamer out anyway. I'll go do that later when it warms up. Well, I'm going to get out of here, JoJo. I'm going to go, it's 10:30. And I've been on here for about 3.5 hours already. So I'm going to go help take care of the babies, get the baby thing done for the day or for the morning. And then I'll be watching. I'll come out and catch everybody's live streams and stuff here later on. Okay. Oh, cool. Well, thank you, honey. Yeah, bye, road dogs. You have a great day. You too, JoJo, and everybody, whoever's still in here. Mongolian and Juan and Carlos, and I think Evan left a long time ago. He had stuff he had to go do. But anyway, whoever's still here, y'all, and everybody have a great day. And I'll catch up with y'all, maybe over on your own live streams or something.